Holds, please. I must load this massive JPEG that. Jesus Christ, dude. Slow load.
It's like
I don't like that art nearly as much.
gigantic. If you
But
zoom in a little bit, but yeah, it exists. It's a centered one.
Oishi, you're not coming through.
That's right, I'm muted. I like it. But anyway, we should start in mute so Alex can do his thing.
Yes.
All right then. We open on the city of Elturel, the holy capital of Elturgard. Situated around the river Chothar, the walled city and its massive cathedrals can be seen for miles. But what truly makes it a beacon of hope for the people is the massive second sun, the Companion, that shines brightly in the sky directly above the city. This Companion bathes the city and its surrounding hamlets in a warm, radiant light, day and night, a symbol of the celestial beings protecting them. The citizens of Elturel go about their days, blissfully unaware of the things to come. A man, recently returned from a journey, heads to church, only to find the small parish he attends locked tight, with the windows drawn shut. A group of teenagers laugh as they head towards the western gate, returning from school to their humble orphanage nearby. A group of paladins sit at the tavern, exchanging rumors of their recent endeavors. They talk of whispers of a ghostly woman wandering the fields of the dead. Yet another village that's been completely razed, and a strange man who wandered into the temple asking all the wrong types of questions. We leave the city now to the surrounding hamlets. A man adorned with crystals and baubles is given wide berth as he exits the city proper, on his way to another town, perhaps more willing to give him answers. Not too far from him, a woman, also leaving, moving quickly from side street to shadow, headed in the much same direction, looking for her own answers. She notices where she is and takes steps to move a few streets over. In the yard of the building she moved to avoid, a man sits under a tree, idly playing music as children play, waiting for the sister to return from her errands, so that he can get on the road again. Clad in armor, another woman hears the music but is undeterred from her goal. Despite the constant light, the gate still closes at night, and she has traveled too far on foot to spend one more day outside of the city. On the other side of the city, another woman, unnaturally pale in the holy light, approaches with much less determination, realizing that the tug that was leading her here continues further on. On a hill across the river, a smiling man sits on a blanket, swirling a glass of wine. It starts as a feeling, a slight scent of sulfur wafting on the breeze from behind him, that brings back memories of rituals. The crystal-clad man turns back to witness the first crackle of lightning. As the woman running from Elturel pulls up her hood, it is not that crack of lightning, but the sudden darkness that gets her to pause. She looks back over her shoulder, seeing the companion whose light has irritated her for most of her life transform. The ball of light dimming and brightening as it swirls in on itself, as the holy light drains into a sickly red glow, with arcs of fire and lightning shooting off of it. The screaming starts, the screams of panic and pain that cause the woman almost to the western gate to freeze. Sounds of citizens looking for help that she still can't give. What moves the man to action, throwing aside his loot, is a young girl's scream, running towards him, unable to see the chain that shoots straight out of the companion. He pulls the girl close, breathing a small sigh of relief as the chain sinks hard into the ground behind the girl. In the east, the woman watches, head in hands, as the ring of other chains flying off the companion and striking the ground brings back the searing pain of her own chains, the reality of being bound. The companion continues to swirl, growing larger and darker with every second, as the chains begin to reel back in. Some of those caught on the edge of the rising ground are free to jump down to solid safety, but most are stuck behind the walls. left to wail and beg to their gods as they are consumed by which they believed to protect them. The man on the hill laughs, and, for the first time in a long time, the area is bathed in the waning light of dusk. The next few days are a blur. The journey to Baldur's Gate feels much longer than it actually is, the growing horde of displaced and fearful people making travel slow and cheerless. Some of the crowd seems in a daze, heading not towards the other city for any particular reason, other than being swept up with the rest. Some step up to help others, carrying the weak, young, and injured towards the nearest place built up with its own defenses. Some move forward with determination, convinced the less than reputable city has something to do with the fall of their precious own, or driven by determination of their own goals, and undeterred by the tragedy they just saw. No matter what their drive, as the crowd approaches Baldur's Gate, they find the heavy gates closed to them, guards patrolling under the banner of a flaming fist, letting no one in, but having no qualms against hitting those who get too close or complain too loudly over the head before taking their coin purses. For a day or two, it feels like a standstill there, unable to move in, unable to go out, just waiting outside the gates. Until, finally, an announcement is heard from one of the Flaming Fists. They're recruiting. A small, insignificant job in exchange for being let into the city. Masses have approached them to get at this job, many turned away, some arrested, and a few left. Those few waiting at a table in a tent, hearing the crowd's complaints grow louder with every second, are you guys.
That was a lot that just happened.
We broke those
Yeah.
chains of
That
love.
was so good,
That was
Alex.
really good. So it was really good. I just
This is
want to
really good.
I just want to clarify a few things so I have it
Of
like
course.
in my head better. So chains came from the sky?
So above Elturel was a beacon of light. It was like a second sun.
It was the second sun, yeah. It came from
The
there.
chains came out of there.
Oh, and attacked the city?
Yep.
That's
And pulled
funny.
it into them.
That's fun. Pulled it into the sun.
Hilarious.
It's
That's
hilarious.
pulled it into
Yeah,
the sun.
that's really funny.
Oh my
That had
god.
darkened. And
When the sun suck. Like, okay.
What
Yeah, the
Okay,
sun was
cool.
like,
suck.
and I can
That's-
post that somewhere if that would help people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yes,
please do.
Yes.
I know exactly what happened, but I know some people might be like lost at this point.
Yeah.
'Cause that was a
so
lot of information.
But that was really good.
It was really
Yeah, it was.
the book itself is just like, this happened off screen 2 weeks ago, LOL. And I'm like, what? No, it didn't.
This super important thing happened.
Lol. No, everyone saw it.
I
Fuck
just
you.
I just wish it would start with like maybe you like being there,
And
you know,
like,
for it.
doing some things, yeah.
Oh, I mean, we
Yeah.
did.
So
Fix design
sorry
so
for
that you
the
don't
long
have to-
exposition dump, but I
There you
did
go.
want to get you both show you the thing and then get you where the game actually starts.
Without like, having a session
Um,
of travel or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing level 1 fucking travel.
Yeah.
And
Get a random encounter. You all died.
Literally.
pretty much.
Yeah.
That should be that.
So
if
we
anyone
just
has
saw it
questions
happen.
as to why specifically they went to Baldur's Gate, because not everyone necessarily had a reason, I do have things in mind that we can talk about, but I wanted to give my spiel.
Yeah, sure. And let me read it real quick before you continue forward. I just want to make sure I have all the details like
So-
in mind.
We are all in a tent right now, correct?
Yes, you all heard the announcement that the Flaming Fist wants you to
Yes, you.
squash a
Someone
small
finally
problem they're
answered.
having in the city in exchange for entrance.
Okay.
Go.
The Flaming Fists are being thugs about people getting in.
I mean, they're called the Flaming Fists. I mean, either it's sexual or they're thugs.
Jesus.
Maybe both.
So those from El Terrell or Baldur's Gate, would we know about the Flaming Fist?
Not El Terrell, other than the general concept of like, oh god, those are fucking thugs from Baldur's Gate. We don't like those assholes.
I think anyone from Baldur's Gate would know who they are, though.
But anyone from Baldur's Gate proper would definitely know who they are.
Okay, that's
I don't
what I
There's
needed to
anyone
know.
from Baldur's Gate, though.
I think I've been to Baldur's Gate before, probably, but
Yeah, you would know they are hired mercenaries that serve as the protection for the city.
I think I might have as well, but
they're not
You would
famous
know
for
that-
disrupals.
The same
But I don't-
thing.
yeah, I don't know if I would like. I don't know if I would care. Is a better way to put it, because I've probably stayed near my hometown most
Yeah.
often.
It's quite the journey for not a lot of gain
Yeah,
for you.
exactly.
Let's move these to the places you'd know to the actual map layer.
Cool. So should we do like introduce our characters and stuff, or do you want to jump into something else first?
First of all, is there anyone who needs a reason as to why they're interested in going into Baldur's Gate?
I have mine.
At mine.
I need a small understanding.
For you, Glee, the sister has, when she heard this information, has asked you to try to get in and see if you can find other patrons to help build a
Got
new orphanage that's not, next to a giant sinkhole.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was gonna ask you. What would they have wanted to do? But that's
Yeah.
it. So
That girl you saved has definitely been clinging to your back most of the trip. Which
okay.
has been fun.
Or Gremlin.
Acquire gremlin. Ideal. But yeah, you're sitting at a table with a bunch of weirdos waiting for another asshole to show up and tell you what he wants you to do in exchange for entrance. Would people like to introduce their characters?
Question. Are we all coming in at once, and are we all sitting at the same table?
You've kind of been staggered in as the people who showed up were sorted through, but yes, you are all sitting at the same table. It's like a war console style table
Mm-hmm. No.
set up for something much more aggressive than, say, victims of a tragedy showing
Mhm.
up. But
Yeah, and are we the only ones in the tent tape, the whatever we're at, or is it like several people like amongst us? Like maybe like 20 people in this room. 10,
just you
whatever.
guys, you would have seen some other people get taken to other tents, but you are the only ones in this tent. Occasionally, a flaming fist guy kind of pokes his head in, but for the
Mhm.
most part,
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my
You're
god, a
just
fish that's
waiting.
on flames.
Oh
that's
my
still alive?
god.
yes,
Oh
it's
my
amazing. They're
No,
it's
a new
just a
D&D
gay
race that they
fish.
didn't
Ah.
announce yet.
Just
Goldfish
a gay
with
fish.
flame
It's a
head.
gay Triton that just keeps checking in.
Nice.
It's both. They're both in
Yes.
suits of armor. It's amazing. They're gay.
They are.
Okay. So, if you wouldn't mind, can we do it like in order of like people showing up into the tent instead of just us just being there?
Yeah.
Sure, of course. I
Roll to
think
see
the-
who goes first. Or however
Roll
else
there's
you
a
want to do
initiative.
it.
bit of an order. There's a bit of a logical order
Okay.
I can think of.
Okay.
I think the first person to successfully convince the guard they are worthy of time is Mice. However,
Yeah.
Mice, You also are taken aside and questioned for like 10 minutes straight about who your loyalty is to. Have you taken the oaths of the Hell Riders? Who they don't explain who those are, even though you don't necessarily know. And you're
All
just
right.
questioned for a long time.
Sounds
So
My
the person
loyalty
who
is
ends up
her
in the
to
tint
me,
first,
and no.
the person in the tint first would be Kurosi.
All right. So Kurosi is a extremely tall, pretty well built, toned woman. She is dressed a little haphazardly. She kind of just grabbed stuff and left. But she does have a good amount of equipment on her. She probably doesn't sit down and instead is like kind of pacing a bit. She seems very very impatient. That's probably the best term for it. She doesn't talk really, and she doesn't smile. She looks very stern and very straightforward. She's got long reddish hair, darker skin, and bright gold eyes,
All right.
Uh,
and some scars on her face.
I imagine I should describe my character as well, because you're seeing me.
Mhm.
So Mice is also basically the same. I guess we look the same, smile, except Mice is pale. She's um, like 6'3" and quite well built, and black hair and a ponytail. And she
I'm
has
1 foot taller. Haha.
No, you're not. You're
I
not
am.
orc
I'm
anymore.
6'4".
You said 1 foot.
That's an inch.
Oh, an inch. Sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Are you
can't
fucking
pull out
gigantic?
fucking 7-foot tall heights if you're not a
4.
half orc
Sorry,
anymore.
I'm Leo. Sorry.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
Literally the
Sorry.
largest woman to ever exist. Yeah. Um,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
She's
Yeah,
hastily adding that inch. It wasn't there before.
but instead of like physical scars on her face, she has like not very old burn scars coming up over like up to her cheekbone, like jawbone. So like
Mm.
up her right cheek.
Does it go like down past her neck?
Yeah, like it's coming up her neck.
Okay.
To that point.
I think Kurosi just turns, looks you up and down for a second, and keeps pacing.
Yeah. She's like sitting in a chair with her arms folded, looking mad.
Two grumpy, tall, buff women in here.
No speaking. Only
Why
green.
why am I not in that tent? Me. I want me in that tent. Two tall Amazons being grouchy in one room. Please
Jesus
let me in
Christ.
there.
The next person
Are
who
you
pops
talking
up is
about
Chris
Glee or
himself.
Chris?
No,
Yes.
Yes.
Chris himself walks in, ready to get smashed in the face
Nice.
as they punch him repeatedly.
He wants that too.
That's what I'm into.
That's what I'm saying. But instead of
Important.
Chris
Yeah.
fulfilling that fantasy with tall buff women, I think the next person who is let in is it will be Flint.
Great. So the fucking flaps kind of open like with a flourish as this smaller than you two by a significant amount half-elf man walks in. Very could hear him walk up with like a slight jingle with every step he takes. He's wearing this like kind of patchwork like coat that's over top of like a baggier shirt and like but very tight pants. Some like thigh-high boots that kind
Very
of
tight pants.
very tight pants. Thigh-high boots that come up to like halfway up his thigh. They're really long. He has like these weird tattoos that go up his forearm and across his fingers, and they kind of disappear under the jacket, so you're not sure if they keep going. Bunch of rings, a bunch of like necklaces, some like dangly things off this huge hat that he wears, some like eyeliner on. He's kind of smiling like very smugly, and upon seeing two women in the tent, he smiles wider, takes off his hat, and bows very politely to you two before putting it back on and walking over to the nearest chair, sitting down on it, crossing his feet up on the table, kind of kicking the front two chair like legs up, and just putting the hat over his face and proceedingly takes a nap.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
I love
There's
it.
a lot of energy coming off of this guy.
Yep.
I think when you bow, Crazy would give you a nod before she goes back to pacing.
Mm-hmm.
Glare.
That's fine too. I can work with that.
Now, I,
Yep.
as the DM, have a very important question.
Uh-huh.
You said very tight pants. Are they leather?
Yes. They're like pleather.
Just
There's
squeeze
Somehow
it
that's
into
worse
it
because
and
that doesn't
come
even
in.
exist in this world.
There's
Each
enough
one.
room where he can like actually fight and move around in, but it's like pleather for the appearance.
You like stretch and it squeaks. Okay.
Yeah.
It's magically enchanted.
It doesn't squeak. Magically enchanted.
No, I was
doesn't
gonna
squeak.
say it's because you don't have plastic, so like I'm imagining
That's
it's
true.
actually cotton, but it's enchanted
Yes.
to look and feel and
It's
everything
this
like
new
yes.
magical
leather.
material. It's called spandex.
Oh, I also forgot to mention he's wearing like black fingernail polish. His hair is like a bright red, and his eyes are like emerald green.
That is one alternative boy.
Yes.
Karosi had several thoughts about him when he came.
I hope they were good. And if
They weren't
not, I can
bad.
still work with it.
They weren't necessarily bad.
All right. Yeah, he proceedingly sat down. And about like a minute later, you hear like light snoring.
Probably like Misa's probably looking at him like, why is this guy here? It's like staring, like confused. Yeah.
What is this a prank? Says my citizen. Next would be Glee. They did not give you any sort of the second glances that El Terrell has made you very used to, though.
So, the
Oh, I see a demon, right?
yes.
Kidding. Go ahead, sir.
Do it, kill him.
So the flap pulls back. Come, why now? Why now?
Bark, bark. You're
Why
trying
now?
to be cool. Bark, bark, bark.
Why now?
The dog walks in. Where did it come from?
What's the dog doing?
Bed.
It chases
No,
Glee into
no,
the tent.
no!
He's
Don't look at
screaming.
me like I'm the crazy person right now. All right.
You're the villain, Chris.
I
Always has been.
All right, I apologize, everybody. So flap opens. Red fingers, pull it back, and pokes his head in. What would they say? Would they like have given us a group name or something like that, or like said like go to tent?
Hint D.
Yeah. So he pulls back the flap and pokes his head inside, and you guys see a tiefling. Elf pointed ears, brown horns kind of curling back against his skull, black hair, golden eyes with a kind of there are cat's eye pupils in them, but they're like a different shade of the yellow that's in his eyes, so it kind of looks like his eyes are completely yellow or gold, but you could tell. And he's wearing a very, very long green cloak. It like completely wraps around him, and pokes his head in and says, "Is this tent D?"
It
It is.
D.
Good. And he steps in, and you can see as he steps in, like there's a strap around his chest that's holding a lute on his back, and he seems to be using a walking stick that using his hands to walk with it as he comes inside. Hello, everybody. Looks around.
Deep sigh.
Sees Kurozi, pauses, head
Kurozi
tilt,
freezes and looks at you back.
head tilt, and then looks at everybody else. I see we have a bunch of fun adventurers here. Looks at the man with the tilted the tilted hat on. Are we supposed to be taking a nap right now? I don't think we're supposed to be taking a nap right now.
No, we're not.
Oh well. The name's Glee. I hope I can be of assistance to all of you moving forward. And he goes to find a seat and does so very, very cautiously. He looks like he's like shuffling a lot before he actually sits down, and then like slightly winces a bit as he sits down in the chair, cloak and all, and gives everybody a good smile. He's about 5'8", so not like these monsters that are in here.
Jesus Christ, why the fuck are y'all so tall?
Yeah, right?
5'8" is pretty standard for a dude.
Yeah, 5'8" is normal. It's
I
these
rolled-
monsters that are
I
here.
rolled my height and I got short. I didn't even
Yeah.
want to make a short character. I rolled
But
into
it
it.
fits so well for short, though.
I
It
also
might
rolled
half
into
elves might be
5'8".
I
technically
think they are
shorter.
shorter. Yeah.
I rolled into
are.
5'8" in real life, so like.
Okay.
It's fine.
I mean, I rolled into 5'4" in real life. Cries.
Yeah. I didn't roll that well either.
Shut up.
Are you sure about that? Lanky
And
boy.
then finally, it's with a bit of hesitation that like they let Ari in, but she is selected, being at least holding a weapon in comparison to half the people applying. So,
I
Craig,
have a dagger.
I said Ari. I meant
Oh.
the throngs of people outside,
Oh, okay,
not you
gotcha.
guys specifically.
Okay, gotcha.
There are a lot of people who want to do this job.
Okay, gotcha.
This looks young. Lady walks in. She has long black hair, a little bit unkempt, in a robe, and you would see that she has this sword that probably not a lot of people have seen before, and her left hand is kind of lazily and easily just like resting on top of the hilt. You would also see she has a mask kind of on the side of her head of a hairless cat, apparently. But it's a rabbit. She is like 5'6", 5'7", not too tall. You notice that she has 2 scars across her face and one coming up her chest. You don't know how far it goes down her chest. She looks at everybody, gives them a small nod, and doesn't say anything, and just walks over to a seat that's furthest away from everyone. Sits down and crosses her hands over her chest.
Glee like kind of does like picks his hand out and kind of does a little wave at you. Hi.
She would nod.
Well, I gave my name. Looks over at Mice. Do you have a name?
I do.
Can I know it so I know what to call you?
My name is Mice. She gives like a kind of weird smile.
Ah.
No
I-
smile in the eyes, but
As opposed to mouse, because you're not one but multiple. Got it.
aren't you sharp?
That was a take.
And looks over at Kurosi and says, "Well,
She is still kind of just staring at you. A little unreadable. She takes kind of a minute and says, Kurosi.
well then, Kurosi, it's a pleasure to meet you." And then looks over at the individual in the chair napping. Is it full on snoring or what? He seems to be sleeping. You there? Do you not want to join us?
Talking to me.
Yes.
She kind of looks at you with like her head tilts a little bit. No, I think I'm okay here. I can see a wall and you can see me. Like never like making eye contact, and if she ever does, it's very brief.
Well, do you have a name?
The wind often whispers the name Ori. Guess that's my name.
You guess.
No, it's what the wind calls me. So it is.
Well then, Ori, I hope you can introduce me to the wind someday.
Perhaps.
I'm glad we're all getting along so well. Does anybody know what the job is exactly?
Domestic threat.
Looks at Kurosi for any response.
She does not give one.
Looks over at Ori. Ori?
She just kind of shrugs.
Okay, I can't take this anymore. I must know his name. And he like takes his staff and kind of like pokes the shoulder of the individual napping. Excuse me. Hi, excuse me.
I think the snoring gets louder.
Excuse
I kick the table.
The
Like
table or his
towards
chair?
him, or
Like a little bit, because like, your feet are up on
yeah, his
the
feet are
table.
up on it.
So,
Oh, right.
so like kick it so it will shift a bit
He
and to make a
still
big,
snoring.
big
I'm just gonna and he like he takes his staff and kind of like hooks behind the feet from his angle and like slowly slides it so it like would fall. Does it
No
fall?
reaction. Does it fall?
He's trying to like push your feet off the table
Mhm.
or pull your feet off the table essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Did it do anything?
No.
This is ridiculous. I've never met somebody with this much fervor and staying asleep. Is he ill? Does anyone know him?
Kurosi shakes her head.
Hope not.
Huh. Well, I suppose we should just have to let whoever's going to be instructing us that we'll need a new partner. I would have liked to learn his name, but well, sleeping on the job I don't think constitutes as a good worker. Anyhow, I am glad to meet all of you.
So long.
I
Sorry,
think
what was
I'll
that?
go up to the sleeping man, and I will very lightly tap him on his shoulder and say, "Excuse me, could we get your name?"
The snoring stops, and he moves the hat so Glee cannot see his face, and it's
Mhm.
towards Crozy, and he has this huge smile on his face, and he just looks at her, kind of winks, and goes, "Flint," and then puts the hat back on and continues snoring.
Thank you. She'll move back.
Well then, Flint. I see that we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. I apologize.
The snoring gets quieter again.
So Flint, Ari, Kurosi, and Ori. Mice. My bad. Mice. I said Ori twice.
Sure did.
It's a good 5-10 more minutes of awkward sitting there.
Agonizing.
Kurosi
Well-
stares at Glee the entire time.
Well,
Jesus.
while we're sitting there, Glee kind of like sees that the silence is becoming prevailing and pulls out his lute and just very not exactly quiet, but like just a low, fun little hymn as he begins singing and playing the lute. No, I'm not singing. Not today. I haven't written the song yet. I have to feel out this. I have to feel out this game first. Then I'll have the song ready.
And I thought you weren't playing a bard.
I'm expecting it.
Who said you need a bard to play?
No, he's
You're
playing
not playing a bard.
No, that's Bard.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm a
That's
bard.
vicious mockery.
Play Wonderwall.
The most
I
vicious
don't
thing
know.
Glee would say is probably something like, "Your shoe's untied."
I mean, Blue never said anything vicious.
Or honestly, even that mocking.
No.
But
No, she mocked a lot.
Yeah,
She
she
did
did.
mock a lot.
She did.
She never
Ari would-
insulted.
But she did mock.
I don't know. Anyway,
If Gilly starts playing on this lute, Ari would stand up, get closer to him, and sit down. Probably 2 chairs away. Like close her eyes and just like slowly like kind of move and bob to the music a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Glee will, once Ori moves over, Glee will play just a tad louder. And he'll play until,
someone
someone stops him.
Now, I do have a question. How good is he?
That is a good question. May I roll a performance?
You may roll performance.
first roll of the game.
First roll.
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. You guys
You
better
are not-
remember, 10 is the average. So
Yeah.
It is all right. It's probably not great for the general mood of everyone's fucking in mourning, but eventually you do hear steps coming towards the tent, and
Mhm.
it opens up to this man. And here's the flaming fist symbol as well.
Captain Jeremy George.
Oh,
Reggie McEdgerson.
I apologize. There's one thing I wanted to note. That symbol that's on his picture. It's not that. It's actually the symbol of Torm, which is, I think. Hold on. I think it's a
It's a-
fist.
It's a different, not flaming fist, I believe.
Yeah, it's this thing.
Yeah, it's like a right-handed gauntlet.
Yep.
The other
Uh,
fist god.
Less gay.
I feel like there are entirely too many fisting gods. Anyway,
Fisting gods.
I said what I said on purpose.
I think
Okay.
that's our title.
A lot, a lot of praying.
This image.
It's so boring.
Right? I think I could find something better, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm using what Forgotten Realms gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's holy symbol is different. Anyway, the man standing at the door kind of looks over you guys with a frown because there's a sleeping man and another man playing music, and just generally not what he was hoping to collect. But
He, like, as soon as he comes inside, you know, Glee's been singing and kind of just tapping his foot, and then sees him and, like, record scratch.
Mice stands up, like, almost at attention.
Good day, sir. Are you joining us, or are you here to instruct us?
I am Captain Zodge. I'm the one who summoned you.
Captain. And Glee will stand and give a salute the best he can, like fist to heart.
He frowned.
At his name and like the title, the snoring will stop, and Flint will just kind of like raise the hat with his thumb, and is just watching.
Right. So this is the best of El Toro. Unfortunate.
The best,
The-
sir. Most of them were taken, unfortunately.
Right.
Being dead would preclude them being here.
Fair enough. He will sit at the table and kind of gesture to. I guess Crowsley's the only one still standing. And Mice, because she stood up. But to sit back down at the table with him.
Why?
Can I stand?
He looks at you like he's waiting.
I'll sit down then.
So, what can we do for you, Captain?
This refugee crisis that you all have so kindly brought to our doorstep has caused a bit of disruption to the life of the city. It makes people fear that they might be next. It doesn't help that our Grand Duke, Oldar Ravengard, was in Elturel while it was destroyed. So on a diplomatic mission, one, from what I hear, did not go very well. But it has left us with a bit of a void of power and extra things to deal with. So, I am here to ask, well, if you've made it this far, more demand that you help us in exchange for entrance to the city. And 200 gold each. The city has been having an issue, well, it's had for a while, with the followers of the Dead Three. The gods Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we had managed to wipe them out, but they've gotten bolder again recently. Since the city is in a bit of disarray, they've taken the chance to be a bit more open with their murders.
And the
I
Flaming
will-
Fist have been unable to defeat them.
Cultists are like rats. They hide in the walls until the worst possible time. We thought we had. As my appointed deputies, you'll have the license to kill these wretches on sight. I want you to find their lair and wipe the rest of them out. You can eliminate anyone who gets in your way. Don't really worry about collateral damage. In exchange, like I said, you'll be allowed in the city. And some gold, I suppose, if that's what you're interested in. But most importantly, you will have my gratitude. And that, right now, goes a long way. He sets some copper badges on the table. They look like the flaming fist symbol, but they're much more crude, perhaps hastily thrown together.
Huh.
Within the city, a few blocks away, is Elf Song Tavern. There's a spy named Tanara that hangs out there. I believe she has some rumors that could point you in the right direction. If you tell her you work for me, she will be willing to give you that information. Don't let her ask much more of a cost, though. She has a way of trying to get others to do her dirty work. I do advise you also be nice. She's not the most dangerous in her friend group. She kind of just stares at all of you.
Simple nod.
Yep, Kurosi just nods as well.
Will she have more information on the cultists, or do you have an exact number in mind? How big are these groups?
Big enough to be a nuisance. Small enough to know to stay hidden when they can. And she should know some things. That's why I pay her.
Alright. He takes the badge off the table and starts, like, wiping it down with his jacket.
He will push badges towards the two that have affirmed, and then stare at Glee and Ari.
Well, Captain, have there been a number of casualties from these cultists?
Well, they murder people in the streets, so I would say probably. That would be a logical assumption, yes.
Is it because of the disorganization with Elturel that they're able to do this freely? Apologize, I'm not very familiar with Baldur's Gate.
Their presence is not new, but I do believe it is the increased need for guard at the border that has freed up their ability to do so wantonly, yes. So we have seen an increase in the last 2 weeks.
See. Well, you can count me in. I am not extremely adept at fighting, but and looks at everybody else. If there's a need for healing, I can help. And he will reach over and take the badge. Should we wear it? Should we keep it secret?
Will not give you that much authority. It's probably better to just keep it in your pocket, but
All right, done. And he hides it behind his cloak.
Ari would reach over and grab the badge and put it in to her mini hidden pockets and move the mask over her face. This gains me access into the city. I'll do what must be done.
all right. He stands and kind of turns to leave before looking back. Oh, and a warning. Just because we're more tightly busy with the gates does not mean I do not have the means of hunting you down if you decide to just try to disappear into the city. I've lived here my whole life. We know it much better than any of you could. So don't waste time. Show him to the men by the side door and they'll let you in. He
Understood.
exits.
Then, standing, slinging the loot back over himself, and every time he does, he looks like he's trying to purposely make sure that whatever like he's wearing underneath is not like so much seen. You can see his legs readily available, and he's wearing leather armor, normal brown pants.
Not skin tight pants?
No, unfortunately, that's not the fashion for Glee.
They were sold out.
I bought them all. It's okay.
You were like, you know what? I have X amount of money. How many pants can this buy? All pants. Yes.
I like
Great.
the idea that you had to buy one of each color.
Oh, 100%. I had to match my mood every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, Kurozi will stand up, look to the rest of the group, and say, we should go.
So Flint has taken the badge and has put it on his hat in the center on the buckle
Oh my god.
in plain sight, and has put the hat back on and just stands up.
I think he said it's better in the
Choice.
You know what? It's up to you. I judge none. And then looks to Ori. She's standing.
Yeah, she's standing.
Well then, let us be off, I suppose. To this, what was the woman's name?
Mara.
Samara. To see Samara.
Samara. Alright.
Samara or Tamara?
Mara with a T.
Oh,
Tamara.
Tamara.
Got it, thank you. At something
Elf
Elf
Song Tavern.
Elf Song.
Elf Song.
Tavern, thank
Yep.
you.
Elf Song Tower.
Song.
Sounds like an enchanting place.
Quick question. How tall is Ari?
She's about 8 feet tall.
Oh no!
She towers over you.
Say less.
No!
She's standing on stilts on top of stilts on top of stilts, but she moves so fluidly you can't tell.
Exactly. She's about 5'6".
Okay.
Yeah.
Extra large.
But the way she presents herself very elegantly, her back is tall and straight. She looks like she's 8 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
She
It's
are you
secretly
optical
scared.
illusions.
are you
With
saying
the
she looks
ears
down at
of the
all of
mask.
us?
What?
Are you saying she looks down at all of us?
No. She looks down on herself.
Oh, okay.
That's rough, buddy.
What the hell was that?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Sorry. Clicking wrong button.
Don't
Suddenly,
look
Baldur's
behind the
Gate is
curtain.
also attacked.
I would also
No.
like to add that Flint is wearing heels to make himself look at least 2 inches taller.
Nice.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
he's
but-
like a good 5'2"
He
now.
is.
Got it.
He is 5'5"
With the heels or without?
with the heels.
That is unfortunate.
Yep. He's short.
Flint is shorter than me in real life. That's rough, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Kurosi will head out first
Mm-hmm.
and kind of lead the way, though she does keep like looking behind her at Glee. Just
Every time it happens, he's got a big smile on his face and he's like doing a little wave.
She looks very unnerved. But she'll head off to the side one like we were instructed.
Mm-hmm.
Show the badge to get in.
You can tell that the general mood of the crowd is shifting some as they've kind of closed the lines for tryouts, essentially.
Yeah.
No
And
hope.
you all definitely get some dirty looks because no one really recognizes most of you. So who are you fuckers?
I don't care.
We're PCs.
What weird looking motherfuckers running out here and taking our jobs?
Gigantic ladies coming from nowhere.
Of course, the Amazonians.
Glee the whole time is like anytime someone gives him a dirty look and he catches their eye, he's like, "I'm sorry. I wish we could do more. I apologize. I'm sorry."
You do
Flint.
see
He's
the little
doing-
girl though; she's waving at you.
I go over to her, and is she with the sister?
Yeah.
Okay, so immediately go over to the both of them, and pick her up. Did she have a name?
They don't have a name until you give them one.
Okay, all right. I'm going to think of a good name.
Mia.
Shed that responsibility.
Mia.
Mia.
Cleo. Okay.
Mia's fine. So
Okay,
she,
is it Sister Mia or Child Mia?
child.
Child Mia.
The sister shall be. Oh, I know. The sister's name shall be Faith.
All right, Sister Faith is there standing
Mm-hmm.
and holding Mia, who is waving happily at you.
I go over to them. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to be heading into the city to do the job, and then once I do, I'll be able to get some coin and probably be able to get you guys into the city, at least until we figure out what to do next.
That would be wonderful, thank you. Hurry back.
Of course. You know me. I would never leave you to either of you behind.
The sister looks very frazzled because a lot of the older kids who normally help her out
Mm-hmm.
were in El Terrell proper. So
Yep.
she's just got like a shit ton of 6-year-olds essentially.
Yep. And he'll get like down on one knee and like kind of quickly like hug as many of the children as he can.
You are
Say, "You roll-"
amassed by children.
Yes. Yeah. I am
Take a
attacked
plus-
by children.
They got +4 against you. It's a lot.
They beat you with their little fists, dealing -4 damage each hit.
And then he'll say, "Okay, they're going, so I have to go. But make sure everyone listens to Sister Faith properly. All right? No fighting."
So,
Okay, no fighting,
chorus of
no
okays.
fighting, no fighting outside of Sister Faith's eye line. All right, you can fight. You can fight then. All right, fight as much as you want. And he looks at Sister Faith with a massive grin, and then immediately like dashes off to catch up with everybody. Sorry, everybody, sorry. Had
She
to.
is amassed by a wave of children tackling her. You've done this to the poor woman.
She's dead. I can't believe it.
Sorry,
Kill
everybody.
count 1.
Wow.
I don't
Apologies,
think
I had
the
to-
others waited for you based on their personality. They probably
Oh,
just kept
I don't
walking.
think
No.
we did. Yeah, I don't think we did.
Oh,
Rizzy already
fuck
went
no.
in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bucko.
All right, well,
You're alone.
gets to the gate. Gets to the gate. You know, shows the badge. Sorry, did you see which way? Ah, I think I see them in the distance.
Oh, I was gonna say Karizzi went through the gate, and once everyone did, she turned around and looked at them and said, I have no idea where to go.
Yes, I was going to give directions, but I thought there were supposed to be mental DM math 5 of you. But
I thought there was supposed to be party limit here.
It gets inside the gate. Okay. Ah, there you all are. Sorry. Had to inform some people that they were going to be well taken care of. Apologies.
the guy kind of laughs. Right, 4 blocks that way, follow the curve down this road. Elf Song, right? That's the one you're being sent to?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Have fun.
That was a weird tone.
That was ominous.
Karizzi doesn't say that, but she does give like a look like,
Glee definitely says that. That was ominous. Maybe more like a good luck out there, or do your best. No?
I don't care what you do. And he turns
No?
around.
No? Okay. All right. Well, good luck, everybody. As he turns to everybody else and then points down the path. Let's get to the tavern.
You turn around and Flint's already halfway down the street.
Yeah, we're right.
yeah, I
Already
think most
gone.
of us already went.
4 blocks, okay, goodbye. Okay.
Legit, that's what Flint did.
Looks-
He's like 4
looks-
blocks that way. He's like, cool, gone.
That's a party
Looks
speed running.
around, and then wait for me, and hurriedly catches up with everybody. You guys are all impatient. I like that.
Keep up.
Oh no, Ari is very slow and she gets distracted very easily.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure that Ari doesn't not like get too separated from everybody else. Shush!
And I will
It's just a
again
stray dog.
say
Chill,
that
dude.
Rosie every couple minutes does like look to see look for Glee. Stares at him before turning back.
Is there something on my face?
Oh,
Awkwardly pats his face.
Do you say that to her?
Yes.
I think she just looks at you and is like, she looks like she wants to say something but doesn't and shakes her head.
Alright, well. So long as my pristine beauty is immaculate as always, I think we should move on.
Ari would reach up to your forehead. You have some dirt on your forehead.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And
Flint,
like her hand is cold as she touches your forehead.
Do you need a blanket? Your hand seems so cold. He feels like extremely warm.
Oh, perfect. No, I'm fine.
And since you're actually that close, you can feel you have like a waft of just of ever so slight brimstone.
Smells like prey.
Smells like praise.
Okay.
Y'all are being
Noah's
weird.
already acquired the one he wants to date, I guess.
collected.
Is a reading of that you could take.
And it is the reading that Flint has.
Okay.
Flint looks into the soul of the player behind Mice and just knows.
Yes. He knows all.
If okay.
He
All
can
right,
see the
sure.
future.
You don't have Alex, so it's gotta be Chris.
Alex is a lot of people this time.
you-
though.
Just tell me what you want and I will make you an NPC, baby.
Yeah, except he always goes
And
after
by baby,
PCs.
I do mean Noah.
No.
not
Noah
Elisa.
always goes after PCs.
He
It's
does.
gotta be Chris.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I
Well,
will feel deeply betrayed, Noah.
Well,
Don't
what
leave
the
me
fuck is
behind.
happening right now?
You're getting
I'm
romance.
I am consigned to my fate. Whatever happens, happens. All right. If you all want to sleep with Glee, that's fine with me.
When did you decide all of us were in this?
Hey!
Glee's
Whatever happens,
selection.
happens.
Maybe in a dream that you'll forget in the morning.
I mean,
Please forget it in the morning.
Hit
I
yourself over
mean-
the head until you forget it in the morning. All
I
right.
think we're walking in like almost silence for the most part. And at one point as we're walking,
The
Karosi turns and looks at Flint and just says very plain face, just, you jingle.
Thank
Hear
you.
your-
I worked really hard to get the sound I wanted. And kind of like runs
I can
his
throw in a-
finger through the gems on his hat, and they make like a really like harmonized sound, like a ringing.
I could serenade it with a chime as well, and kind of like shoulders the flute, the lute a little bit.
She looks at, she's still looking at Flint. She just says, that's very impressive. You are like a small keychain. And then she keeps walking. Just not like me. There's no malice or anything. It's
Uh-huh.
just very matter of fact.
Okay.
It is
Guess that means you
impressive.
can open every lock, right?
I feel like that's an innuendo, but I don't
Yeah,
know
it is.
exactly how to
Uh-huh.
get it into that. Like,
Glee has like the biggest grin on his face as he said it.
This music does not fit.
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, the
Uh,
chanting. Nah, yeah.
So you guys are approaching a tavern. It's midday. It's relatively quiet, though you can hear, general tavern noises in the background. Standing in front of it,
Tavern ambiance 1, please.
Hold on.
yes,
Hold on.
the general noise of people talking over drinks who should probably be at work, but don't worry about it. In front of this building stands a half ogre and a suit of armor that might
Oh,
have
too
someone
much.
in it. Yeah, it's also not the vibe.
Yep.
They're just kind of standing in front of the door with their arms crossed,
Close
but
enough.
they're letting people in and out.
All right. I think I'll lead the way here. Like, put her like badge in her hand and like walk up to the bouncers. Say, we're looking to get in.
Then enter.
Good. I thought you might try to stop us.
Why? And now the bouncers kind of moves slightly in front of the door more.
I think
why?
Flint just kind of ducks under his arm and just walks in.
My God.
See, that's how paying customer enter. Just go in. What?
I'm sorry. The DM described it in a way that I thought he was stopping people. But okay.
No, I specifically said they were letting people in, just standing
Letting
there.
people in after. Okay, whatever.
Glee kind of
That's-
comes up from behind and wraps an arm around my shoulder and says, "I apologize, sir. She's not used to this city. We can walk in just fine. There's no guards or anything."
Right. It's tavern. It's tavern open. Go now.
He walks by. He walks by, and gives the orc kind of a gesture of nobility. Ugh,
Just decided she's.
No, it's not. It's not that he's like trying to play it off.
I see.
Shockingly, Mice is not a noble, but
Kurosi just
But-
walks in.
Gives a
And,
depreciative nod to the person who acts like a normal person.
And looks around at the tavern. This tavern does do tavern.
Hey, are we supposed to be seeing something?
Yeah,
It's a
Yeah, I see a tavern.
black screen.
we see a black screen.
I see a tavern.
I see a black screen.
Which means Alicia's broken, probably.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
No,
Okay.
that Alicia's broken. Here, I'll just. That's where you should
but
be.
this doesn't surprise me.
Can you see tavern now?
Nope.
To-
No.
Oh, sad face.
I can.
Check and see if is lighting supposed to be happening.
It's supposed to be lit in theory.
Is it supposed to? Is the whole thing supposed to just be shown?
It should.
Okay, go check the map settings.
Oh,
There you go.
I
There we
see DM. No. Yes. Yes. Cool. Yes. Cool. Yes.
Alicia, we might have to update your thing at some
Oh,
point
jeez,
because
okay.
it seems like it's broken. Can you see the names on people?
Now we can see now
No.
the lighting is working.
Now
Okay.
the line's working.
But do you see names?
No.
No,
No.
that is
Excellent.
only a DM thing.
Okay. So, it's a pretty standard tavern. People are just talking, chilling, milling about. Everyone give me just a quick perception check.
Oh yes, that's something I am good at.
As opposed to a slow one.
Perception.
Jesus Christ.
Good
First
job,
off,
Glee.
that's you.
I did it.
Lee,
I did it.
Mice, and Kurosi, you guys are in a tavern. This is like every other tavern you walked
Yeah.
into.
Fucking tavern.
Ori? Is it Ori or Ari?
Ari.
Ari. Okay.
I said it
Ari-
wrong a while ago. I apologize. Ari.
No, it's all good. It's first session making sure pronunciations are right.
Mm-hmm.
Ari and Flint,
Yeah,
y'all
my name is
immediately tell that everyone in here is armed. And when you guys walk in, also clearly armed, they kind of give you a bit of a look, but then quickly go back to
Mhm.
their various things.
Looks around. Anybody look particularly like a Tamara, or am I too enthralled with the fact that I am entering a tavern?
Have you never entered a tavern before?
I mean, I have. I'm just noting that I have the 3.
Ah. This is a very clean tavern for a lot of the ones you've been in. It's
Okay,
weird.
cool, awesome. I'm gonna get me a drink.
No, you do not necessarily see anyone that you're like, ah, yes, this specific person is definitely Tamara.
I don't see any question markers. Okay. Yeah, to the bar, I think, is the.
We all swarm the bar.
All right. Behind the bar is an older gentleman with a very neat silver ponytail pulled back, and he kind of nods to all of you. How can I help you?
We can all get +4 on.
You cannot.
That's
You guys
just
are
gonna
all
be
10
the
feet away.
Jones joke.
I'm sorry, it's just that popped in my head when we're all.
This joke will not go away. So
Oh, no.
No, it'll be great. I want to see how this works. The +4 and +2 works out. I think it's a
Yeah.
good balance. But yeah, how can I help you? Ales?
information.
I'd like an
Oh.
ale.
All right. He starts pouring an ale.
And I assume that they're how much are they a piece?
aggressively looks up generic tavern prices.
It's
for
2
D&D.
copper per an ale.
It's 2 copper per an ale.
Okay, all right. I drop a silver
Not-
on the table for each one of us, and I'll wave over to Ari, like, pointing at a glass.
Uh,
Do you have wine by chance?
I do.
Red wine?
Yes, red, white, rosé,
I'll have a red wine.
cheap,
Cheap.
red wine. Well, your friend did just drop a lot more money than necessary, so yeah, I'll bring a
Silver
pitcher
is
as well.
10 copper.
That's a lot.
Yeah, you
It's
said
a
you put a
lot.
silver
Yeah.
for each person.
It's like if you go to
Rosie-
Starbucks and you order a coffee, but you give them 3 times as much as you need for your grande
You said
fucking
you-
latte.
You said you put the silvers in front of us, right?
Just 1 silver
One
for
silver for
everybody.
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you
see.
ment 1 in front of
Yeah,
everybody.
That's
and
what
I'm
No,
like,
no, 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 no.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Never mind.
Okay, the wine will be a bit more. 2 silver for a pitcher.
Pitcher?
Yeah.
A picture of it.
Oh, like a glass.
Yes, like you
Okay.
could all have a glass of wine from the pitcher, but I don't do just glasses.
And he'll set down 2 more silver.
All right. Returns with a bunch of ales and a pitcher of wine.
Hell yeah.
Look over at Flint and kind of raise the ale glass.
Yeah, he'll raise the Does he drink it out of the pitcher?
Oh my
It's up
God.
to you. He bought it for you.
I think he does. I think he takes the
Do
whole
it, do
pitcher and just kind of raises it to you and like gives like
Yeah,
a
he's
lame
like he does a like a tight nod. Like I respect it.
uh-huh.
Powerful.
It's a big glass. The pitcher's just a big glass.
The big gulp.
The big gulp. It's a wine big gulp. Mike kind of just like holds her ale at her side, like, okay, I have ale now. We're looking for it was Samara.
Tamara.
Tamara.
T.
Tamara.
Tamara.
Tomato.
Tomorrow.
We're
Yeah.
looking for. Oh my God.
You lied to me, Chris. It's 4 copper per mug of
Oh,
ale.
Can't believe it.
Is it 4? I thought it was 2.
It's 4, and it's for a gallon. It's 2 silver.
No, it's 2 copper per chicken.
No, my God, no chicken! You cannot buy a live chicken from this man.
Uh,
Why don't you buy a gallon of ale and a pitcher of wine for
yeah. How much is
4
that?
silver?
Holy
And then
silver?
he just
Alright,
brings
yeah,
you guys
that-
a bunch of cups.
Yep, that's good. That's good enough.
Holy
Uh,
shit.
So, ma'am, you said you were looking for information.
Yes, we're looking for it was an elf, right? I'm sorry, I'm forgetting.
He didn't say.
All right,
Just looking for Tamara.
we're looking for a woman named Tamara.
She's probably upstairs.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any particular look that she has?
I'm sure you'll figure her out quickly.
Ooh, mysterious. Takes a big gulp of his ale. Ah! Looks at everybody else. Let's take a moment. We never know what's gonna what we're gonna find out when we go up there. So
Mice just drinks her entire flagon.
all right, we have a woman that can handle her liquor. All right, I like it.
I would grab onto the mug or the glass with both hands, just kind of look at Glee, just like nod, smile, and look at the bartender. Mine. And then take the smallest of sips.
Mine.
Yep,
Hi.
he paid for that one for you, I guess. You mind maybe moving to a table? This is really just where people grab their drinks.
No problem. In
Tables
fact, we'll probably
upstairs?
There's
Yeah,
tables
that's-
upstairs. There's tables in those little alcoves over there. Or down here.
Okay. Flint will like
All right.
tip his hat to the bartender and start making his way to the stairs
I'm a
with his
bartender.
pitcher of wine, and he's making like kind of like a flaunty way of moving through the crowd.
A
like a-
flaunty way.
It's like floaty.
He's making it jingle a bit more so people like
God.
knows his presence is there. He's not trying to
Oh.
sneak up on people.
I don't think he can. Period. Ever. Yeah.
All right.
I
Might
just
as well
take
just
my
lighten
ale
her
and
load.
walk like a
Fine.
normal goddamn person to the stairs.
I never asked for this ale, so I drank it.
Yep.
All right.
All right, and
Heading upstairs.
I look at the bartender. Thanks for everything.
It is literally my entire life purpose.
Well then,
Bar!
Ha 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 ha! Please kill me.
well then, you know, keep up that purpose.
I have fun with it.
Great. And quickly trying to catch up with the very jingly crew.
Oh, jeez. It really doesn't connect you to
I'm
where
gonna-
you need to go next.
Nope.
And then you teleport
Oh, I mean,
aggressively
I see
with
it.
this bug by accident.
Do
TJ!
I move my character? No.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Oh.
don't touch me.
Why does it hates me? It's okay.
I would
get used to
be-
Okay.
moving you on
Would be
first.
bobbing her head back and forth to the sound of Flint's jingling.
You're gonna have to move me again because I was holding my token while you were moving me.
How dare you, Noah? It's okay.
I couldn't pay.
Well, it's
I,
more it's less chingy, and it's more like it kind of sounds like vaguely like a wind chime.
That's what I was thinking, yeah.
So what?
And
so
Ari
like,
still tries to bob her head to it.
as we're walking up, you know, with the jingling, you just hear
All right, Jim.
Glee go, jingle bells, jingle bell, jingle all the way.
So you find yourself walking into another lit by lantern light tavern room, this time with longer tables. The first of which seems to be hosting a game of sorts as a few people sit around it, one of which is a woman who, as the last of you get up the stairs, stands from her seats and shouts, "Hell yeah, fuck you guys! This hand's mine, bitches." And
Uh-huh.
then sits back down.
Or
At
is
the
it
other
dice?
It's dice.
All right, cool.
Rollies?
Not exactly, but basically.
Yes.
Similar.
Can we play rollies?
And then at the table behind them seems to be people playing checkers, but the guy is clearly too drunk for it.
Walk up to that
I go. Yeah, I'll like. I'm not like actively joining, but I'm actively, you know, watching. I'm not trying to, you know, give off any bad
Just a-
vibes as I
just vibes.
approach. Just admiring the game.
Can I tell what game they're playing?
They are playing Baldur's Bones.
Oh yes,
Mm-hmm.
it's an addition game. It's like, don't get too high.
Yeah,
It's like blackjack, but with dice.
Oh, okay.
pretty much. This one.
Not the person. The game.
There are the rules. People kind of notice that you all, as a group of 5, have shuffled in, and
Gotten +4.
they, yes, you've gathered +4 attack on all of them, and they glance nervously. No, but they do finish up their kind of hand, and the woman who was shouting turns back. You all looking to join?
Sure. I'll sit
Yes.
down at it.
Yes, I would like to play.
Who's this right here? I don't
Uh,
want to get in his
so-
way if he's.
So actually, this is the woman. Don't worry about it. And then
This is
there
the
are-
woman right here.
Yeah.
the woman is the one with the orange on her,
Uh huh.
because that is the
Yes, I
There's that
understand.
block.
Don't worry about it.
That's just her stat block. It's fine.
that's just her stat block. She pulls off this fake mustache. No. Also sitting at the table are this guy is a half elf. He's just kind of smiling and seems to be just happy to be there, almost. And this is just a human woman who looks grumpy because she just lost.
To the drunk
Suck, suck.
person? Or you're not talking about the people playing checkers?
This woman was the one who
Oh, okay.
looks grumpy because they lost. This is a drunk dude playing checkers, and this is a woman clearly beating him at checkers. Clearly.
All right.
Right, so 2 in then?
Yes, I believe so.
Alright. You know Baldur's Bones?
I think I can pick up on it really quickly. How many dice?
3. Then continue.
Mm-hmm.
3 starting.
Okay.
So how do you want us to do this?
Well,
I'm gonna throw in a gold.
the
Actually, no, wait. I don't know what kind of pot they're playing, so let's figure that out first.
Tamara's, well, the woman that is probably Tamara.
Wow, spoilers.
There are 3 women in the room.
I know.
There's actually like 1, 2, 3,
Stop
4.
Stop it.
Shut up.
Fuck it, it's not Tamara. I just now a random person in the room.
Wow, fuck.
Can't find her anymore. No, but the shouty woman
Mhm.
Shouty lady.
throws in 2 silver.
Okay, 2 silver.
Alright, yeah, sure.
Would it be possible for me to change out 1 gold for more silver?
Because there's no way you
Yeah,
start with
you
silver
would have
in this
gotten
game.
6 silver back from your gold downstairs, presumably, because the game starts you with gold like a fucking rich bitch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As a general statement right now, if people want to turn their gold into more logical amounts of money, like
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
convert to silver and copper, you certainly can. Just do it real quick,
Okay. Thank you.
because the average person actually wouldn't just carry it all in gold.
Yeah. All right. I'll toss in 2 silver.
As do I.
Okay.
I would like to see if they're cheating by using my proficiency with gaming stat.
Go ahead and roll that.
I think this would be a wisdom check.
Yeah. Essentially, it's perception, but with your gaming tools.
Because I know dice is.
All right.
I know deeces.
Keep that in mind. You can
I
go
do
ahead
none
and
of
roll
those things.
3d6 for each of you.
Okay.
9.
I
All right.
so yeah. And, whoa. You did it 3 times?
It's
There's
3 other
three
people.
people.
Three other
playing.
Gotta go.
All right. Those 3 are out in the open. Newcomer, go first, if you would like. And he
Sure.
gestures to Glee.
Woo! That's pretty good.
Now you declare stand or
I'll. Oh, I rolled already. So it's an.
It,
Oh,
it- you,
additional-
your turn is you're complete. You just
oh, okay.
roll
yeah,
until
you
you stay.
don't- Okay.
Oh,
got it.
oh, roll till I stand. Okay,
Or
got
bust.
it. Okay. That's 17. You know what? I want to do one more. I'm feeling it.
18.
I'll leave it there. I think 18's pretty solid.
Alright. I will roll.
No, now we have to go around the table. You decided to sit over here.
Okay.
You did this to yourself.
Oh,
The shouty woman yells "fuck" and like gets up from the table.
that's unfortunate.
Now it's your turn.
Match. Okay. All right. Roll 20. Would you like to tell me what I rolled?
It doesn't want to tell us what you
Never.
rolled either.
No, it's taking its time. Make sure it went through.
Oh, there's a 1.
Okay. So
Put in
yeah,
an
I'll keep rolling. So I'm at 8. 12. 15. 18. 21. I stand.
The
Game.
woman over here just kind of sets her dice down, but the orc just chuckles. Good one. And he rolls. What did he start with? Oh gosh.
Started with a 9.
It's
So he's
17.
at 17. Hey!
Aw.
I
Oh
do.
well.
Hey, boss!
I'm gonna get another drink.
Alright, last person. They might
Oh, no,
be
she
able to
put-
split the pot.
Yeah, she die.
She just kind of sets her dice down. No, it never works.
I
Well,
win.
it was a good game. I think you win a whole gold.
Wow, guys, I got cold. Cool.
Walks over to Mice and raises a hand to, shake.
It's a kind of weak handshake. Okay.
From her or from
her.
Lee? Okay.
Like, she doesn't have much to put into this handshake.
Yeah.
And then she says, we're looking for one named Samara.
Tamara.
Fuck.
Well,
Well, I don't know
thinking it's
Tamara,
Tamara.
Tamara's
Okay.
the one-
Tamara.
I'm
having
sorry.
back now.
I've always been bad with names.
I'm sorry. What you're looking for me?
I suppose we are. And she like fishes out the flaming fist icon again. So you're supposed to give us information about these cultists.
Right. You know, normally when you come trying to butter someone up for information, you don't wipe their pot out of the game. But I'll tell you what, I do owe him a favor. So I have some friends who are coming in a little bit who I might have pissed off. Help me get rid of them, and I'll tell you what you think you need to know.
What did you do to them?
That's between me and a woman at the bottom of the sea.
All right.
She's a really bad swimmer.
An unfortunate trait.
But I don't intend to kill anyone for you.
Would it make you more willing to kill them if I told you that they would not do the same for you?
Maybe. Just a tad.
do not like hurting people, but I hate people that hurt others just a tad bit more.
Well, then I'll let you know that they're pirates, and if you don't kill them here, I am probably only the most recent of their string of newfound victims. Up to
Well,
you.
it sounds like they have it coming anyway.
I would like to see if she's like acting a bit nervous at telling us that.
Roll for sus.
Yeah, I would like to roll for sus.
Yeah.
I roll to sus.
Jesus.
She is, if anything, flippant.
Okay, I believe you.
That's another thing for like when you're trying to get information out of someone. When you
No,
just like
he didn't actually say that. He didn't actually say that.
May I roll as well to sus?
Yeah.
Got it. Damn it.
We're
Boy,
doing
she
great,
is
guys.
flippant, kind of a little sarcastic too.
Wow. I've gleaned so much from this.
All right. Looks to everybody else. Well then, everybody. It seems we need to do a small little odd job to get some information.
But
Everybody, do
they're,
your stretches.
they're not cultists, though. Why do we
Yeah.
get in her business?
Yeah, but they're going to hurt people.
We need the information she has, and if they kill her, we won't get it.
We can get the information before.
And Flint takes a drink, and as he sets it down, like on like the railing, sounds like you guys got played by her, and exactly what the captain warned about her handing off her dirty shit.
Or he just points at Flint. Mm-hmm.
Oh, right! Turns back. Arya and Flint are right. We're not supposed to take any dirty work from you.
Jesus. Flint makes a...
What do I do?
I don't know. What do you do? Flint
I don't
makes
know,
like
you
a,
tell
oh
me.
my god, so surprising face, like, to his back, kind of mouthing the words.
Too surprised.
Yeah, like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And then takes another drink.
See, but now you've shown me you were willing to do it, so I'm not particularly inclined to tell you if you don't.
Okay, we'll just let them kill you then.
Okay. Then I'll be dead.
That's also not a good idea.
Here's the thing. I don't mind helping you. But what insurance do we have that we will get the information we ask?
Well, the way I see it, if I help you, that gets Zodged off my ass, and if you kill these guys, that gets them off my ass, and then I'm pretty free. So why would I not tell you? It gets it out of the way.
And there won't be repercussions for killing people in a tavern in broad daylight.
I think both Tamara and the other woman at the table laugh. Oh, no. I just don't damage the tavern and nobody gives a shit.
I don't think Baldur's Gate is particularly the sort of place that cares.
I'm just checking.
Alan prefers you take the bodies out to the alley afterwards, but it depends on the place.
And if we just make them leave you alone for the rest of forever, that'd be good enough too, right?
If you can do that, that would be more than enough.
Alright. Looks to everybody else. Sorry. Not really good at this whole interrogating people thing.
He's really not. Might want to try someone else next time.
Pass.
Fair enough.
Well then, what do they look like? these gentlemen that wish to do you harm.
Loud, rambunctious pirates.
Wow. Do they have a stereotypical pirate hat too?
It's one of them.
More than Ryland had.
Hey,
Wow. A good pirate doesn't need a hat.
oh,
But
nice fire
You're
back.
right. They don't need it because they already have it.
Yeah, but they're soon to be dead, and Ryland's not.
To his knowledge.
No, but he wishes he was.
You know what? You're probably right.
The leader that will show up is a tall man, bald. He's got a cloudy eye. That enough info?
Tall, bald, cataracts. Got it.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. I suppose that's good enough. So what? We just wait here for them? They're coming to you?
That's what I understand.
Well, I don't intend to lose any more money, so. And goes over to Flint. Hey, can I have some of the wine?
You shouldn't get drunk before
How
we
much
fight.
has he drinking? How long has it been?
At least 5 minutes.
So I'd say like maybe 2 glasses of it have already been drinking. And he'll just like hold out the pint to him.
Yep. Take a good gulp and then say look back at Kurosi and say it'll be fine. Not trying to get myself silly. And we'll actually walk over next to her and say, so, Kurosi, was it?
Why are you doing this, Glee?
Doing what?
She's like really hard looking at, like staring at you, like. If you're mad, that's fine.
Gets a very somber look on his face. Sighs. I'm not mad. I'm just concerned. I haven't seen you in a while. And I didn't know what kind of life you had now, so. You know.
I don't have one.
Well, then you can come back.
No.
Well, then you can join me.
Probably not.
Well, then I can join you.
I don't know. I think she pulls out like a case of bad cigarettes, like cheap ass ones, and she goes ahead and lights one and starts smoking.
You never dropped the habit, did you?
It's not like my throat could get much worse.
You know, I know a bit of healing. Maybe I could. You know.
She looks at you like, what the fuck?
What?
I thought you'd react more to me being able to talk.
Kurosi, temper.
Don't call me that.
Kind of rolls his eyes. I don't know if you were there when it happened, but I've seen a lot of weird stuff. You talking is not that odd, all things considered. And did you forget who my parents are? I'm glad you finally found your voice. It's nice to hear it. Want to sing a little song with it?
She chuckles and she says, "My voice is awful."
No.
Just keep smoking.
No. Your voice is fine.
I had to do years of speech therapy.
Wait. People have this speech therapy?
I don't know what would be the magical equivalent. I guess I had to relearn how to speak over many years.
You
It's
got
not
ye old
good.
talking training.
Yeah. That's it. I got that ye old talking training. No. I had to relearn how to speak over many years. It's not going to sound pretty.
You know I can teach you how to sing too, right? See, watch. Oh, say it with me. Oh.
Just stares at you.
Kurosi, meanwhile,
She just stares and she's like, "I think I forgot how to talk again." And just leans back.
Well, you clearly haven't. Kurosi, what happened in the past is the past. I'm not mad. I'm not even mad you left. It turned to shit, well, when, you know, well, my parents stopped working there, so. And we didn't grow up in the best situation. That's alright. You are your own person. I'm not mad. But you came to me with a different name, so it just.
This is my name.
You came to me with a different name.
This is my name.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying it's different. So, I was giving you the fresh start that you wanted.
It's not a fresh start, it's an old one.
Your real name, huh? Well, I'm glad you found it. And I'm glad you're not, well, dead.
Yeah.
Was kind of lonely. But I got by. And with the money from this job, I could set the orphanage up in Baldur's Gate instead of on the outskirts.
Oh, it survived.
And Kurosi, you realize there are children there, right? No matter how bad it was. Besides, it's a lot better ever since I started taking care of it.
That's not the point.
Then what is?
She looks a bit conflicted and shakes her head and says, "Not now. We have a job to do."
Alright. My heart is an open door. Anytime you'd like to confide, I'm here for you.
I forgot how to talk again.
Oh darn. I guess I'll never learn. And he'll give you the friendly arm punch and then go over to Ari. How you holding up, Ari?
Good.
Good. How's your ale?
What? Oh, you would have noticed that like she's taken one sip and that's it. Like she hasn't touched it since.
How's your ale?
Oh, it's it's okay.
If you don't like it, I can, sip sip.
You can have it.
All right.
I
And he
don't
will also take
drink
a single
much.
sip.
A single sip.
That awful, filthy aftertaste. I love it.
You are an odd person. And that's saying something coming from me.
Ah,
You seem
you
pretty
are
awesome.
you are self-aware about your, difference.
She would laugh. You have no idea how different I am.
I doubt it.
Oh, I mean, maybe.
We all have our little quirks here and there. One of us jingles.
If you want to learn the secrets of the wind, you should ask him. He might know it too.
The wind
Yeah.
kind of listens for the wind. Alex, do I hear anything?
No, you are inside a tavern.
Sorry. He's too quiet at the sound right now. Probably can't hear over the racket as he digs at his ear.
Oh. Well, it's gotta, keep your ears open. And she would pull out like a little leaf from her pocket and give it to him. You hold on to this. Maybe the wind will talk to you more.
I will treasure it with my life.
I wouldn't
As he
go that
takes-
far, but I appreciate it.
As he takes the leaf very, very reverently and places it into his bag that's behind his cloak.
Found that leaf from a tree that spoke in riddles. It's a special leaf.
Oh, does he do puns too? How about a comedy act?
I think it was just an old tree that just talked in riddles. He's kind of lonely.
I bet you if you solve 3 of them, he'll give you some kind of secret or something like that.
Maybe, but I wasn't lucky enough to stay around for that long.
Well, you'll have to teach me to listen to the wind one day.
Not that hard.
It isn't? Well, then teach me tomorrow. After we deal with this whole cult business.
If we live to see tomorrow, then sure. And she has this weird smile on her face.
And he'll grin back and say, we're gonna work on that. Your grin's just a little sideways. Don't worry. I've got your back. Pats her back and then, goes to... I assume this is can we see the tavern below or no?
No, you cannot.
Oh, it's an actual floor above. Okay.
Yes, all these doors presumably might lead to, I don't know, bedrooms.
Okay, gotcha.
You haven't tried to open any of them, so who knows, but Not recommending that you do necessarily, just that's what they kind of look like.
Just break
He'll-
in. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend it.
He'll say to everyone, "Well, I'm gonna go downstairs and look for a pirate. Anyone want to join me? Flint? Mice?"
You turn around and
Wait.
Flint's not fucking there.
Yeah, God.
I look at you just like, wait, why would we go down where there's more people to get in the way and possibly get hurt?
Well, I just wanted to know when they were here.
Then low profile would suit you better.
How would I still need to go see?
But you can go on your own.
Oh, I mean, I guess. Has anybody seen Flint?
I think he went downstairs.
All right, I'll join him. I'll see you guys. And
So before he
Nice.
gets downstairs, it's probably been a few fucking minutes since.
yep, go ahead.
He
Yeah, I was
disappeared.
gonna go through the people who hadn't done anything. What are
He-
you doing?
So he basically picked a table that wasn't occupied, but everyone could see, and started like taking out his like tarot deck and started like setting up a sprawl, and kind of just like doing some like hand maneuvers with it, doing basic tricks to see if he can catch anyone's attention or interest. See if he can
Yeah,
get someone to come over.
the half orc that was upstairs and like just very chill had come and sat down with these two ladies, and he sees you playing with cards and he kind of wanders over. What are you doing? They normally play upstairs.
Oh, these are not playing cards, my friend. These are cards to see the future. Kinda. It does like the rolling. Do you know how like some people can like roll the faces of the cards one by one
Mhm.
before flipping over? He kind of like does that.
Weird.
Well, dude.
What, what's in the future then?
Would you like me to read yours?
Okay. And he sits down.
Okay, let me pull up my documents.
Bro.
Where
Future's
is
rad.
that? Okay. Roll a d12.
He just watches you with like fascination.
Okay. Roll a 1d2. 1d4. 1d4. Okay. Is. Okay. So he kind of like has the sprawl of the cards out, and he instructs the orc to maybe pick a card without touching it that gives him the best energy, and kind of like helps him hover his hand over like all the cards and sees when he stops. And when he does, he takes all the cards except for the one that the orc picked and flips it over, and it is a woman seated on this white pedestal kind of thing with a crown. And
Nice. A lady's in my future.
sorry, scroll through like all of this reading.
He seems more than pleased with just the assumption that
It's
there's a woman in his future.
Ah, booba.
Well, this represents your past, actually. Some sort of
Oh.
inaction, turmoil inside you, maybe something mystical that you never resolved.
No. Well, I don't. So I missed the lady?
He kind of chuckles and then lays the cards out again. Roll another 12.
seems much less happy at the concept that he has missed the woman.
Roll a 1d4. Okay. Man, it's been a while since I've looked at tarot cards. Give me a second.
Thinking for Krista's game, I would play Tarot Reader.
Mm-hmm. So, this card is now another person sitting on a throne, but this mostly looks like more of a, like, oh, what are they called? Words. Words are hard. It's not a priest, but like a head
Cardinal.
priest. Yes. Something
Bishop.
like, yes, bishop, that's the word, thank you. More of a bishop with like the robes, the white robes, the colored robes over top.
Get the funny hat.
Mm-hmm.
The
Funny
meter.
hat, everything. Kind of tilts his head at the card and looks back up at the orc, half orc. Are you
So,
a
Captain.
religious man?
No.
Interesting. And he doesn't say anything else.
And now you
Roll-
have to pay to get your results.
I have to pay the results. No. Roll another d12. And then a d4. And 1. So this time, it's a drawing of some sort of wheel with different like directionals and letterings around of it, with some like clouds and skies and different types of animals around of it. Well, it looks like maybe you should be looking into some sort of religion. This indicates a change in your future. Different cycles of life coming into play. Or maybe someone with religion is coming into your life to change it. Good or bad.
Okay.
Sorry there wasn't anything about women. I think the cards just wanted to give you something of a different tale. And he kind of quickly takes all the cards back and they disappear into his sleeve.
Thank you. He kind of gets up.
Mhm.
And as he heads upstairs, you hear him shouting, "Tamara, the funny man with your friends said that the captain stole my woman, but I'm gonna get a new one if I find God."
Perfect. That's fine. I love that.
Fortune telling.
Fortune
That's what
telling.
I got from it.
Then he goes and sits down to play Baldur's Bones again.
Sorry that took so long. First time doing it made me realize, oh fuck, I have to come up with bullshit answers.
No, it's all good.
It's a fun mechanic.
It is. Something hopefully I get better at with more practice.
There's a tarot simulator that tells like all of the meanings for cards and stuff.
Oh, I had like the meanings too. I just had to like interpret it.
Tap them, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the actual skill behind doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it was just like really weird cards. Anyways.
That's all good. You have confused this orc very thoroughly,
Great.
but he doesn't seem unhappy as he announced what he declares his fortune to be as he goes upstairs. Some other people kind of give you a weird look, especially the people at the table next to you who could actually hear what you were saying, which was
Mhm.
not that
Not quite that.
a captain has stolen his woman and
Yeah.
that religion will find him a new one.
He kind of
Not my-
shrugs and he kind of like notices their glance and goes, "Well, people interpret their own future as they will," and continues drinking.
Kind of turn back to their conversation. What is Mice doing?
Mice is like standing off to the side upstairs and trying to. She's basically guarding Tamara. Tamara. That one.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes, that's her name. I don't know why that tripped me up so much. But yeah, she's basically guarding. She has her halberd. Not like ready to go, but she's ready to draw it and poke a bitch if she needs to. But yeah, she's just doing her job right now. Being diligent.
Okay. Is there anything else Ari wants to do?
I would have wandered over to the place where the two people were playing checkers, if they're still playing checkers.
Yeah, it's almost like the woman is kind of playing around the man because there's nothing better to do right now.
Perhaps I can play
She's playing with
checkers
herself.
you?
He just happens to be across the table.
That's
Pretty
rough.
Oh. Hmm.
I
That's
mean,
not
it
happening.
can be.
Oh my god.
But oh, you want to play? And she kind of just kicks the chair that he's in, and he stumbles to the ground. Then, like, fuck you. Starts wandering this way.
Fuck she gosh.
Sit. And she starts resetting the checkers board up. The man disappears into one of the rooms.
Into the void. I think I used to play a game similar to this.
All right. She gives you a quick rundown to make sure you guys are on the same page and playing checkers,
Checkers. Heck yeah.
which can function as intelligence-based rollies.
Yes. I don't have any money to gamble, so.
It's not really a gambling game. They're just playing.
Gaming, you know.
Gaming.
No, she
Playing.
sets 50 gold on the checkers table. No.
The old league.
I put down a pebble. It's worth
Fair
about
trade.
50 gold.
No, she takes the bag back and sets down a different pebble that is significantly shinier.
Oof.
Raising the ante.
It's been a
too
while
rich
since
for my
I
yeah.
blood.
it's been a while
Two
since I've
pebbles.
betted with pebbles, but I suppose it's time for everything.
All right.
The stakes have never been higher.
You play checkers over pebbles.
Yes.
All right. Is there anything else Crozy wanted to do, or is she just looming?
I think she's like she's sitting there smoking because she is too socially awkward to try to actually engage in talking to anyone. But I think she's like slowly realizing like we're about to get into a fight and I have no idea what everyone does, but they're also off doing stuff and I don't want to interrupt. she's just sitting there like leaning against the wall smoking and just like
I mean, you know what Glee does.
Yeah, I know what Glee does. And she assumes Flint is some sort of spellcaster because look
no
at
one
him.
that
Vibes.
jingling.
Yeah.
no one that jingling would ever use a sword.
She's assuming that Ari is. Although she did see the sword, so she's a little unsure.
Or
And
his
then
class is weeb.
yeah, and then she's looking at Mice and she's like, "That's gotta be a paladin or fighter."
That's
She
a
also
really
does
big
have
sword.
like a long ass halberd on her
Yeah.
back.
Which
Yeah.
is big axe, though.
I think it's more Kurosi's just like, I don't know for sure what everyone can do, and we also have no plan, and everyone's split up, and I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna sit here and smoke because I don't want to interrupt anyone's conversations.
Ari would offer if
Smokes
she
a
wanted
crossover.
to play chess or checkers with her.
Wait, you can't just cut me out with playing over what?
Well, I mean, next
oh, okay.
You know, after I beat you.
after I beat you, yeah.
Hmm.
After I destroy you.
The woman moves her piece. Like, you think you can beat me at chess?
You're
Wait.
playing checkers.
The chess or
You can beat
checkers?
me at whatever the fuck I'm playing.
Chinese checkers.
She's had 2 more drinks since she started playing against the
She's
dude.
just looking at you. You're playing checkers.
Playing a lot of
Fuck
games.
you,
at
I'm
the same
pulling out a
time.
dragon chess board. It's got 3
It's-
stories. You'll
it's
never
Now we're
figure it out.
3D
talking.
chess.
Wait, 5D chess with multiverse time travel.
That's the next step. If you tell me you can beat me at dragon chess, we're pulling out Steam. We're getting that shit rolling.
I
Please
love
no.
that game.
But yeah, can go ahead and roll if you would like an intelligence, just an intelligence check.
Roll to game.
Oh no!
She's getting your pebble.
That's fine.
That sounds like an innuendo.
Maybe it is. We
Those
don't know what's
darn
going on upstairs because you're downstairs.
True.
Pebble peddlers.
What is Glee doing downstairs?
Oh, Glee comes downstairs, sees Flint. Ah!
He's
Comes
just
over.
back
Excuse me.
to doing his card shit.
Beck comes over. So, Flint, you seem to be one of the more well-minded people amongst us.
How so?
What's your angle? What do you mean? You've kept us on task, even if I did mess up a little bit. That kind of, says, "Hey, I'm focused."
That's a bold statement.
You're not focused?
I would say the jug is almost empty by now.
Noted.
Are you not focused, buddy?
I'm enjoying the atmosphere.
Yes, but you kept us on task.
I only pointed out that she was using you.
I admit to my naivete. I'm not in the business of not helping people, no matter where they come from.
Kind of
But
shrugs.
what's your angle?
See, you've said that twice now. What do you mean by that?
What are you here for?
Kind of shrugs. I kind of just go wherever the road leads me. And the road led me here.
Is he currently doing the card thing?
Oh yeah.
What's all this? Never seen it before.
Oh, it's tarot cards. They can help you figure out a whole bunch of things. Past, future, relationships, things you want to know. You just need to know how to read them.
You can tell the future.
In a sense, I can guess the future.
I mean,
Seeing takes a different sort of concentration.
anybody could guess the future. What makes this different?
A bit more accuracy.
Okay. All right, hit me with your best shot. Kind of leans back.
Well, what would you like to know? I can get this general stab at a future, but that tends to be a bit fuzzy.
All right, so here's the thing. Hirozi, kind of like a big sister to me. But she's that big sister that was the black sheep of the family. I want to know how, me and her get along. She was always nice to me, and she disappeared for a while. And I'd like to know if, we could still be kind of family. She took care of me for a little while.
As he begins to lay out the cards.
As you lay out the cards, the tavern actually kind of grows quiet as you hear the start of faint singing in Elvish, and just everyone stops.
Let's stop the music.
So, who speaks Elvish?
I do.
Not I, said the dog.
Well, yeah, the dog just speaks dog. Come on now.
Like soldiers get an extra language.
I mean, you could always change it yourself.
Yeah, but I don't want to bother.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone but Flint, you just hear singing in a more flowy language,
Yeah, I know that it's Elvish. I just
Yeah.
don't know what it says.
but Flint, you hear a soft female voice start to sing, and she says, well, sings, but I'm not going to sing
Mm-hmm.
because
Boo!
I do not have a soft female Elvish voice.
Boo!
Oh, sing a song of El Terrell, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs, this and fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and brave, renowned by all across the realms, and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of El Terrell, when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet from some infernal shore. Arise, the mighty Hell Riders, take up your swift keen swords, then charge into the hellish fray, and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of El Terrell, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath companion's light, until the dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of El Terrell until our final breath. And as she stops, the tavern kind of picks up a lot in talking as people seem confused and are whispering to each other a bit.
My mind, the volume that she'd have to sing that at, she'd just be like belting it out into the tavern to shut everyone up. And that's
It's
really funny to me.
if you look around the tavern, it clearly wasn't actually coming from a person, so perhaps there's a magical reason it was not
Yeah, okay.
hard to hear.
Such screeching.
Glee will look at Flint through that and say, "Do you
he clearly looked like, you know,
Oh yeah,
you
no, he.
recognized the words, right?
Yes.
Do
Interesting.
you know what it was?
Well, I know what she said, but I have no idea what she said.
Okay. Well, what did she say?
Singing about Ankrel and killing demons. What is Ankrel?
Elturel.
Elderel. Fuck.
The
Ankrel.
city.
Fuck. Shit.
The
You
city
mean
that you were just
Neltorel?
at. Yes.
Elturel. Yes, that one.
It translates a little differently in Elvish.
Yeah, the sounds are different.
What about wait? Something about slaying demons? Can we have what she said?
I think he roughly translates what he heard. Because I'm fucking ADHD brain and forgot the exact wording immediately.
Yep. Hold, please. Let me see if I find the actual song. There it is. Okay.
Like, oh, the Hell Riders, they're pretty nice.
Yeah, Hellrider, thank you. That's what it was. Fuck.
Yeah. Everything is translated through whatever Flint says, but there's the
Mhm.
song.
Now, how much do we know about Hell Riders?
You got questioned about him.
Yes,
You
apart from that.
got a question about him. Glee would know some, and Kurosi would know some.
I probably know quite a bit about Hell Riders and their all their greatness.
Failures.
So for the two people who are from the Elturel area,
Hmm.
you know the Hell Riders are lauded as great heroes. They are the equivalent of the Flaming Fists for the city, except, you know, instead of being shitty mercenaries, they're upstanding paladins. The group was originally, though the most of the original people have died out because it was over a century ago. They went into hell to fight back against the hordes of devils and demons in the Blood War. And
kill Chaos.
while they were not successful in ending it, they are lauded as kind of having put up the good fight to make devils and demons less likely to come up and try to fight on their shores. They kind of are praised for holding them back off of the material plane.
Don't really know if they should be singing a song about sleeping safe beneath companion's light after what it did.
Well, you can take that up with whoever was singing, and you wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. I have no idea what they sang. I don't care.
I think Flint does kind of put the cards away. And kind of taps the table before standing up to go into the bar to ask about the song.
Yeah, when you when you describe what was said, the moment you start mentioning, the Hell Riders,
Mm-hmm.
Glee has this like very it is obviously for the entire time that you've seen him, he's been, smile happy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you bring up Hell Riders, he kind of looks a little tense and maybe a little angry. But he looks like he's trying to still put up that smile.
So, without disclosing what I am assuming you're assigning, yes, I will also say your mother never said anything bad about them.
Yeah, no, I know that. Like, I know that they're not, like, bad, but I assume they took care of her.
Yes, that was, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna head over to the bar to ask some questions.
Yeah,
The-
Glee will remain at the table.
Alan, the barkeep, is kind of just looking around a little bit and mindlessly still cleaning the same cup that it looks like he has already finished cleaning. Oh, can I help you?
Do you know who sang that song?
I guess I always assume that patrons come here because they know. That sort of normal. Um, the Elfsong Tavern, we have a ghost? She likes to sing. She sings about her lover, lost to time. That's why people like to come here and stay quiet. But, I've never heard that one before. She usually only sings the one. Um,
Hmm.
Did you want another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. A jug was fine enough for me, and he'll walk back to his table. After, like, sliding over 2 copper for the information.
Right. And he kind of continues to clean the exact same cup.
Mm-hmm. And as he's, like, walking away, he'll just kind of, not shout over his shoulder, but just kind of say, think that cup's clean.
No, yes, thank you.
And
Sets
he'll
it down.
Walk back.
How is Tamara reacting to this?
Tamara does not speak Elvish and is just kind of nodding along like, yeah, that's what happens.
Okay, if she doesn't seem alarmed, I'm not alarmed either.
So Flint
Gotta
sits
guard
back
her.
down and looks at Glee and goes, apparently there's a ghost here.
Good.
She likes
Oh,
to
really?
sing about her lover, but tonight was different.
Huh.
Go get the spirit box.
I wonder why.
Sorry.
That took a
I
second.
got the radio.
There's a Ouija
Register-
board.
No, there's a Ouija board. No, the tarot cards are in my hands. Oh no.
Oh no, it's your death.
I got the journal, guys. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
I don't see anything on the dots. There's no wisps either.
What did she have a name? The ghost.
No.
Did not say a name.
All right. Just gonna start shouting random names into the radio.
Jesus fuck.
George. George.
Maria.
I'm here.
George.
Hey, pretty elven lady, you're a bitch!
Fuck shit, Dex. Oh shit.
Chris
A haunting
just
begins.
in
You
the
all get-
van, not-
It seems kind of cold in here. I can see my breath. It's cold in here. It's cold in here.
Oh man.
Sorry.
Luckily
right.
for you, she is not the malevolent spirit that would be in Phasmophobia, and she just is quiet.
Good.
All right. So Glee will think on it for a little bit. He said it was the first time she ever sang that song, right?
Yes, she usually sings about her lost lover. That's why people come here. Probably for the name as well.
Then it has obviously something to do with Elturel disappearing. Damn it. And it's some kind of magic idiot that's probably throwing it up there.
Can I make a late insight check to see if she was like singing in like a mournful way, or like what kind of tone was she using?
Sure.
Okay. Oh shit.
I think kind of processing this this voice out of nowhere that kind of just filled the hall,
Mm-hmm.
plus the subject matter so relevant to what you've just experienced, kind of you were more focused on the words than the tone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And as you guys are sitting there thinking about it, and people are starting to get back to their conversations, a
Mhm.
group of men come in all together, kind of loud and rowdy, and look about the room, and the one in front, who does in fact have a cloudy eye.
And
Well, this is the lamest tavern I've ever seen. You all are sullen.
Lee says nothing.
I think Flint kind of turns in his chair, kind of looks at them and goes, "Well, if you'd been here a few minutes earlier, maybe you would have heard the lady sing."
I don't give a shit about some bard. But
No, it was no bard, it was a ghost, mate.
Hmm.
And goes back to his drink.
well,
Give
that's
it-
fine.
Glee will give a Flint like a what the fuck? Why are you? These are the guys, you know. These are the
Shrugs.
dudes. Okay.
afraid of no
Uh,
ghosts, ain't afraid of no pirates.
Eh.
He does not seem particularly deterred, or he just seems kind of confused by the concept that it was a ghost. But
With them.
he claps his hand together and shouts to the tavern. Well, I am more than interested in getting this party back started again. For anyone who can point me in the direction of, oh, who fucking knows what she's going by now, Samara, Tamira,
Oh my
it's not a
gosh.
real name, doesn't matter. If you can point me in her direction, I'll buy you an ale. And a couple of the people kind of, yeah, and start pointing upstairs. Excellent. You all are boring ass patrons. And the man starts moving towards the stairs. As he
How-
may one day return to the token layer that is he's supposed to be on.
Look over at look. Go ahead.
Yeah, how is Tamara reacting to this intrusion?
Ah, that's my cue. And she moves to the bedroom.
All right.
I think I looked at some of the other patrons and I'm just like, you might want to move out of the way.
These 4 dudes coming with him, presuming no one stops him, and there seems to be 2 more guys waiting outside, as well as this one sitting over here by the bar, who moved towards the bar.
Look at Flint. Kind of just like, you know.
Sorry, which door did she go into?
This one.
All right.
Let me just.
Flint just kind of like gives him like a, just wait.
Yeah,
Kind of
no.
gesture.
That's exactly what he was gonna do. He was gonna say, it's like, count of 5.
And once the
Count of
last,
10.
yeah, once the last one goes up the stairs and hears them land, that's when Flint gets up and starts to follow.
Yep, Glee is like literally right behind you. And while he walks, he's like, "You owe me some tarot readings."
I wasn't going to leave you like that, especially when you poured your heart out like that.
I'm ready to spring into action until
From up the stairs, you hear. Now I know that multiple bitches downstairs didn't lie to me. So, is one of you kind fellows going to show me which way Tamara went for a ale? And the half orc. What? You're looking for Tamara? She went over there. I'll take that ale.
points directly at me. Fuck.
I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot.
All right, let's go ahead and
Jesus.
do the
Pulling out my helmet
initiativizing.
out. Shit, no,
Just,
no.
she's just like, yeah, all right.
Glee, I will allow you to
On
get a
over
little
there,
bit closer
shooting
to this
first.
area. All right, it's been a hot minute since I've been on this side of the screen. Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right, let's get melted at level 1. Let's go, boys.
Oh, I am ready.
All right, TPK guys, let's go.
Initiative, okay.
Holy shit, I
Come on
am
in,
ready.
Bonk. Welcome to the bonk.
If you want to push past him, you can.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Cindy. All right, Glee, you are definitely first.
Oh, do I get
21.
my shot in or no? It's
Um,
fine if not.
no, because they were
Are they
ready to
ready for the
fight.
fight?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. I just wanted to double check.
All right, so going to quickly look up the stairs, and I can't see what's up there. I just want to make sure. Can I see this individual from the bottom of the stairs?
Yeah, from like the landing, you can.
Okay,
You'd be like
yeah,
essentially right here, but below.
yeah. So I am going to.
That's where you would be, equivalently on the correct map.
Take it.
Okay. So, look over at Flint, see the guy, and just point and whoosh. All right, Dad. Let's handle some ruffians. As he kind of pops his knuckles, you know, doing the knuckle crack from behind,
But he hurts himself. Ah, fuck.
and then raises a staff and he's just lighting that guy on fire, except with, you know,
Mm-hmm.
sacred fire.
Sorry,
mean-
the little bar that shows up at the top normally for like generic NPCs is not there, so I'm actually pulling up the sheet.
You mean you're casting Vicious Mockery, right?
Yes. They may be on the wrong layer.
They are on the correct layer because I just moved them.
Okay.
But yeah, they're on the right layer, and I'm on the right layer. I don't know, but he rolls a 3. He fails.
Well, then he takes 4 damage. Whoosh.
Yay.
What the fuck was that? And he turns back towards the stairs because random magic was not on their expected list.
I guess it was nothing.
Glee says, "If you surrender now, we won't kill you."
Did you hear that, boys? They think they're gonna kill us. Mice, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna kill them.
Okay.
I'm gonna target the bandit here first because, well,
Enough.
gotta thin them out a bit. So, Yarg! God damn it!
You did not hit the bandit.
I try again, except with my butt.
You butt slapped the bandit.
I butt slapped the
Congrats.
bandit.
He does not like that. He looks very injured.
Oh, I wanted to kill him so bad.
It was a feint.
All right, I'm gonna get Raffle Stomped. Let's go.
Okay.
I don't know if they rolled initiative for you, but they're all at 0.
They are all at 0. I thought they were at 15 and 12. But that's not what they're at. Why did that not work for them? That's very sad. Oh,
He can take his turn now if you want him to.
yeah, he needs to take his turn. Sorry, I saw the wrong number and got distracted. He kind of stops, like the guy in front kind of stops laughing and looks at you, Mice, and says, "Well, you're being rather annoying." He will step up next to you and give a slice. So that is an 11, and I'm guessing you're not that poorly armored.
AC is 16.
But that is a 17
Damn it.
for 4.
Okay.
Which attack was it? Because I know they do a thing.
No,
Like, was it their dagger or?
it was. It
He rolled
was.
damage already, so.
He was rolling. He was attacking with a scimitar, but I actually, at least on this stat block, do not see a thing that you're talking about.
Okay, cool. No, I just didn't know what he was attacking with. That's
Yeah, he takes 2 swipes with his scimitar.
curved swords.
Yeah, I think the default bandit captain has something else.
Yeah, he has 2 quick. He has 2 scimitar and a dagger. But I
Not this
assume
boy.
that
Which
they
makes
wouldn't
this
use-
fight fucking deadly. But
well,
That's
it wouldn't
deadly
make
at
it
level
deadly.
3.
It wouldn't be deadly. It would be absurd.
yeah.
Can I step back for a second and say that this is supposed to be 8 of them, plus this guy as normal?
Yeah, I know.
It's stupid.
This game, this
bullshit.
particular beginning part is brutal.
So-
Anyway, let's do it.
Anyway,
It gets worse from here.
yes, but don't worry
We
about
trust
that.
you. We trust you more than we trust the adventures, so don't worry about it.
He only swings his scimitar twice. He doesn't seem particularly perturbed.
Doesn't need the extra attack.
Or that he can't because he's got one eye.
Ah, yes, that's how that works.
His dagger is sticking in the no. So this bandit is upset with you and steps closer, and he would like to attempt to scimitar at you.
Wait.
Well,
Hold on. Actually. Okay. No. Right.
Yep,
Go ahead.
he's still in your. He starts in your range,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
the other ones don't though.
That's an 8, so he is sad. This guy also steps closer.
I stab him with my.
Unfortunately, he also would be in the range, wouldn't he? 10.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
I'm sorry, one of them will be stupid. Well, that's a 4. So he's still like looking behind him for the magic. This one's like, "Get him, boys!" and he'll try to run closer to you. You can stab him.
Did they get +4 though?
That is how that works. He still rolled a nat 1, so he definitely wouldn't have hit you.
Would I
But
hit him?
Yes, you can hit this guy who just came rounding up if you want to use that 23. Fuck!
Or does he not get to attack?
I think he's stuck there, right? Or is that wrong?
No,
No,
not
I don't
Sentinel.
have Sentinel. This is Polar Master.
So he moves closer, and he will try to scimitar you as well, with a +4 for all that, which does make it a 19. Or
Ow!
7.
Jesus! Okay, alright.
And this last one kind of looks down the stairs and takes his lost light crossbow out and shoots at Flint because that's the closer one. So he thinks that's where the magic came from.
Fuck off.
For a 9. Wow, they're good at
He
their
just
job.
flips him off as he misses.
Rude!
You fucking fired first.
Ari, it's
I
your
mean-
turn.
I mean,
My-
technically, I did. I admit to it.
Mice is surrounded.
Yeah, my sister's surrounded.
Shit. What is
Yeah.
is this person like? Oh my god, my attention's drawn away.
Yes, the person playing checkers with you is not paying attention to the checkers.
I'm gonna
board.
try to grab my pebble and her pebble as well and pocket them really quick.
Give me a quick sleight of hand check.
What the fuck?
Priorities.
Yeah, you grab the pebbles.
Cool. Can I still do something?
I'm gonna say that's your object interaction, so you can do
Okay.
something, but you can't draw your sword.
That's fine.
Holy
I will
shit.
hit this guy with Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Yeah.
Blast.
Edge blast!
It's
Uh,
blast.
Edge blast!
I guess like green chains would like slowly like come out of her hands and like form a ball of energy and just hits that guy
Change the love.
Nice.
for 10.
Wow!
Nice. He might
Yeah,
be
so
obliterated.
you throw very long handcuffs at the man, and he dies.
Jesus.
Oh, chains don't like fly, just like it like wraps around my hand. It's like
I see. I was kind of being obnoxious,
I mean, I could
but
maybe.
no.
Weave
you
it up,
can-
weave it up.
you
You're
describe.
you're already
You
50%
told
there.
Now, never mind. Fuck.
He dies. You've killed the man with your cool ass Eldritch Blast.
I told you so.
Hold him.
Would you like to move, or are you gonna stay where you are?
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. That looks very dangerous.
Yeah.
Sorry, mice. I
Sure
just
does
met
suck
you.
To be mice.
Flint, a guy just shot at you. You hear grunts of pain.
Yeah.
Grunts.
Okay. Well, he's gonna run up the stairs, double fucking middle finger to the guy who shot him.
Just doing my job.
I don't fucking
Just doing my
care.
job.
He's
My job
going
of pillaging.
to take out a crystal from one of his side bags. He has a bunch of side bags, a lot of
Mhm.
bags. Pulls out like a little small blue crystal, kind of whispers something into it, and kind of tosses it like above Mice's head, and that is how he casts Healing Word. As the crystal kind of shatters and the dust sprinkles down around her, she heals 5.
Oh, that's a fucking nice. I like that flavor.
Is that a bonus action?
Don't breathe it in though. You'll cough.
Okay, that is a bonus action.
That's how you get mesothelioma.
yeah.
Is your cleric giving you mesothelioma? Then? You may be
Maybe,
entitled
yeah.
to financial
Yeah,
compensation.
Thanks for letting me use these.
Yeah. He's then going to pull out this like crystal, like almost looks like a hammer, like axe combination thing. And he's gonna come up here and whack this guy across the head with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. He's not dead.
Cool. Yay. Nice.
Whoa.
Nice.
You pulled out.
Wow.
I
Nice.
envisioned
Ellum's
something
dead.
very different.
Oh.
He looks
Same.
over at you kind of like, oh, hi.
I'm gonna post what I think the
What it looks like.
yeah, because I did find it. Like this kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one. That's the thing it would have looked like.
Yeah.
It's like a Jolly Rancher.
Yeah. That's what he
No,
pulls out and just like whack and then just like fuck.
That's what. That's what. Agate's thing would have looked like.
Oh really?
Except much more
Oh.
Yeah,
massive
much
for
bigger.
Ag.
So this one's
Yeah.
a tiny one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it's using. Yeah. That's his turn.
Guy kind of looks at you like, you really got me good there. I would have expected more. Anyway,
GG.
Good try,
Yeah.
buddy. You're still gonna die. Would you fucking stop talking to the goddamn idiots she's hired? Okay.
If only we were getting paid.
Like legit.
Kuruzi's gonna take her crossbow and she's gonna shoot at the main guy.
Oh,
Fucking do
Yeah.
damage, please. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Because I couldn't.
It's not good either,
It's
but yeah,
better than
that's
2
something.
ones.
No, I'll give you that. I'm really pissed
only
because I
one one.
almost sharpshootered that, and that would have been
Ah.
amazing.
Ah.
He takes an arrow to the shoulder, and he gives you a "you're next."
As she just kind of shrugs and loads the starts loading in the next one.
But you're not next yet because there's someone right in front of him.
Wait, he's going again before I can go?
yeah. He was supposed to
Oh,
go first. He
I'm
was supposed to
sorry,
go
Neil.
first, regardless.
Okay.
Wait, you did go.
Yeah, I went once. He
Yeah.
also went after me, and then now. Okay,
It's
never mind,
because
whatever.
the initiative roll was
Yeah.
fucked up.
Okay.
So he was doing a
Yeah.
preemptive, like, oh yeah, he would have done this.
Mhm.
That is an 11 plus 2, so a 13, and then the next one is a 23 plus 2, so
Yeah. Okay.
for 4.
Thanks, man.
Tasty.
That was
This burned chainmail is really not holding up very well. Without my bones.
cool.
Sorry, I was answering a question.
No, you're good.
Glee, it is your turn. Mice sounds like she's doing poorly again.
Actually, she's kind of just like yelling at them.
What is she yelling?
Not anything coherent, but she's just really mad.
Is she like swearing at them?
No. No,
Mice
just
is
mad.
practicing for her levels in Barbarian. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I'm imagining, like, have you ever seen, like, dads who, like, aren't allowed to swear around their kids, and so, like, they keep,
Oh my
like,
god.
I'm you know that where they, like, start half ones and then
Yeah.
they have to
Mhm.
stop?
Yep.
It's more like angry, excited growling.
What?
Stick with that. Never mind. Whatever. Go ahead.
How bad do you look? Pretty bad. All right. Well, we're gonna try. We're gonna do the. Wait. How many? Oh, I get them back in a long rest. Well then, shit. Glee looks at Flint and says, "Hey, I gotta get over there. Don't freak out."
Kind of just staring
And-
at him, like, okay.
And he throws back his cloak, and it like folds back, and wings unfurl from behind his back.
You're one of them
And-
bullshit winged tieflings.
And he leaps and flaps right behind Mice, trying to stay out of reach of these guys.
Yeah, you're pretty close to the ceiling because it's not crazy high, but
Yeah.
none of them hit you.
Mm-hmm. And lands right next to you, Mice, and says, "Hey, I'm here. Let me just..." and reaches out with his staff and touches your shoulder and uses Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
That weird, like, corn and stuff happen right when you said touched, and I'm
Yep.
like, what?
Uh-huh.
I want to point out this room is well lanterned, right?
Yes.
So one of the things that's weird about I'll just send it to you, Alex. I don't know how you want to make everybody see it.
Okay. I don't think that's something people would be processing right now.
Okay, perfect. All right, and how do you look now, Mice?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
Yeah, your health bars are kind of cutting through the thing, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's all right. It's not
That's
a big deal.
3/4. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
This
Then
person kind of stumbles back. At
we'll use Sacred Flame on the one that he did earlier.
that. Isn't
Ow.
that 2 actions?
That was Cure Wounds.
Oh, it's Cure Wounds. My bad. Never mind then. I'm done. I'm good.
Okay. Mice, your friends are doing things now.
I'm glad they've arrived.
We
And
were here from the start.
It didn't feel like it at first.
I mean, you're
alright,
the one who
so
jumped into the middle of them.
I didn't jump anywhere.
Mm.
Standing there.
It
Not
was
that people would have seen that. She was there first.
Yeah, I just ended up. I'm gonna attack the leader.
Mhm. Yes.
For this many.
Okay.
And then I'm
Ouch.
gonna hilt strike. One of the bandits is like heavily injured, right?
They are both equally bloody,
Okay.
except
well,
the one in the far back. But like, you couldn't do that.
I'll hit one of them. The one below me. If that hits.
So plus, not +2 yet. Okay. I am learning my own rules.
Does that hit?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Thought they were 11, but they're not.
Okay.
The one you just tried to hit will swing back at you. The 19
Damn.
for 6.
Okay.
But the other one, easily distracted, will turn and try to hit Flint.
All right.
12 is a miss. I'm
It is
assuming.
a miss.
Jesus, take my damage.
And the one with the light crossbow will turn towards Kurozi because Boss gave her a side eye. For a 7. Okay, y'all are good at your jobs. And they kind of look sadly at their boss, and he just sighs. Ari, what would you like to do?
I will put the mask on my face and start moving forward. If I get here, do I get the +2 on attack?
I think you'd have to move one more over.
That's fine. I will slash at him with my katana
Okay.
with a
Oh
9.
no, buddy.
That's a 1.
You know,
Nope.
7 plus 2, that's 9. That's the miss.
That's still a 1.
I know.
1 misses all the time.
Does it? Okay.
It's one of the few places in the game where that's true.
Yep. Natural 20s, 4 attacks, always
Yeah.
hit. Natural ones always miss.
I'd be like, y'all should just leave. You don't want to die.
And then
Rawr.
miss.
Rawr.
That's a warning shot. Rawr.
I'm going to say direct flanking for +2, and then 4 in melee with the same person for +4. Just as a...
Got it.
Yep.
Perhaps you could see better without the mask.
She turns slowly to look at you and just shakes her head.
There was no, like, She wasn't being mean at all. She was giving like genuine advice.
Okay, what the fuck?
And
do I
she
wanna
had a
do?
peripheral.
I will say you can definitely take Karozi's stuff as being mean because she's got like one of those bitch faces. But like her tone is very deadpan on everything.
Mice actually me, so it's like, just take that.
Until she's talking to Glee. Then it's like all sarcasm all the time for some reason.
Well, when she talks to Glee, there's actual inflections in her voice.
Glee is the only one that's gotten anything out of her yet. That's all. It'll happen.
Okay. Let's see.
Whack him again.
I'm wondering if I want to use Bane.
Ooh, that's a good spell.
Yeah, but it's my last spell slot, and someone likes to be hit a lot.
I have opinions on that. I'm genuinely asking, like,
Yeah, but this will also help, like, you not be hit. So I'm gonna cast Bane. So he pulls out this rope with a bunch of knots on it, and he looks at 3 men in front of him, and his eyes turn like this whitish gray color as he begins to pull at the rope, and as it like unravels, 3 knots unravels and like it snaps, and a reverberation comes out of him, and this like dark shadowy haze enwraps the 3 of them, and they are baned.
Ah, fuck. I
think
love
they have
your
a save.
flavoring on this character. It's so damn good.
So,
it's like if a crystal healer guru person,
yeah, that's
went
what I'm
ape
going
shit.
for.
and I like that a lot because
It
they're already
reminds-
crazy in real life.
It reminds me of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah. It's the kind of vibe I'm going from.
It's very
So
good.
the bandits
Yeah.
both fail.
Yeah, it's DC 14.
Oh, it didn't even matter. They rolled like a 6 max.
Cool.
And now let's do the captain.
Captain.
He passes, unfortunately.
That's okay.
That's still good.
That's still good. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at the motherfucker who insulted me again because I fucking missed, and I'm gonna hit him again with my crystal.
I mean,
That's an
Bane
action.
is an action.
Oh, JK, I looked at that one. Yeah, action. Cool, that's my turn. And then immediately went, ha, hit.
you
You just wanted to hit,
I
man.
just want to hit him. Okay, that is.
Only hit.
I think
He
that's
wasn't
my
trying to
turn.
insult you. He was just like, oh, that was
Yeah, that
soft
was
caress of a
lackluster.
weapon.
But
That
fuck
was-
you. At least it looked cool. That's my turn.
At least they look cool.
At least I look
My
cool.
mom likes my outfit.
Does Flint's mom like Flint's outfit?
I don't know.
Yeah. You would have had to ask.
I would have had to
Rosie.
ask.
I'm gonna go for the captain, and I'm gonna sharpshooter this one. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's go crazy. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool. 22?
He definitely feels that.
What do I want to say? For 22, can I get it like to go through one of his arms?
Yeah, or you could hit him in his eye that's already clouded over.
No, I think that's like a little too mean. I like the idea of him like going to swing and then suddenly there's just a crossbow bolt through his arm.
Yeah, you kind of crossbow his arm to the door, and some of the damage is him pulling it back off. Oh, you're definitely next.
I give a little like come at me, motion. Like, come on.
Hell yeah.
he's not stupid enough to run directly at you. So
Yeah,
instead he
no.
tries to kill mice.
I'm gonna take out my anger on you.
That is a 22 for 5.
I am down.
And he'll turn and swing at you, Flint.
Hi.
But that's a nat 1.
Fuck you.
And as he swings at you, the orc has kind of been laughing. Hey, that's the nice crystal man. Don't do that.
That's the nice
Don't-
system, man.
Don't do that. And he's gonna stand up,
You made
but
a
not
friend,
for a
Flint.
while.
Yeah. I made a friend.
You did.
Hell yeah.
Making friends with the floor.
Yeah, I'm sorry, maybe if only Bane had worked, maybe that would
Man,
help.
you sound like
it's
a
fine. It's
you
fine.
sound like a dragoon more
I
and
do.
more every time.
And I have a spear too. It's like kind of perfect.
Yeah.
Glee,
All right.
Mice is on the ground.
Mice is on the ground.
I'm not
looking
mad
down
at
at-
it. You didn't kill me.
I'm looking down at
That's
mice and I'm looking down at mice and I'm like, I tisk, and his hands kind of begin glowing, both of them, and he tightens his grip over the staff, and he says, I don't think you're going to die today. And he does like kind of a little flourish with his staff, and this golden light just kind of swooshes over you, as I will do 2 healing lights on you at once.
Dang.
Wow.
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 Wow!
Hey, you know, Bell. That's not the right field for this game. There we go.
Oh, nice. Arise.
And
Alright,
then-
my lovely.
And then how bad does the captain look?
Everyone who you are fighting is bloody except this guy.
Okay. Then I am going to, as an action, because that was my bonus action,
Hmm.
Hello? Hello? Did internet die? Internet died. Uh-oh. I can't send messages in Discord. Internet died. Huh. Oh, they took away the pause button in OBS as well. That's awkward. Hmm. 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 Discord. Did it?
Doesn't say it's dead though.
It might just be Discord.
No, I tried to go to a different website.
Oh, it didn't work? Okay. Oh yeah, there goes Discord. I wish I could pause this, but I can't.
Hey.
There's one.
Hello. Yeah, I'm on hot.
Hello.
I'm on a thing because our internet died. Hot's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Called
kind of
it.
what we figured.
Yeah. So, and I can't pause the recording, so that's awkward.
Mm.
Yeah. Another update.
Are you on hotspot?
Yeah, I am. And
Well then, let's pause it here then.
we're restarting the router right now.
Okay, we can give you a minute to do that, or if you don't think it'll work, we can just call it. Either or.
Give it a few minutes to see if it works.
Okay.
And then
I love everybody's characters.
They're very fucking good. I'm very excited.
they seem to mesh well so far too, so.
They mesh well in a way that's not intuitive.
Yeah.
Like, we're garbage group, just fucking trash goblins, but
What?
we're gonna work great together, I think.
What? How am I a trash goblin? What did I do?
You are the most trash
I
goblin.
think you spent most of your life in the
Oh,
trash,
that's not
dude.
true. I'm sorry.
You're
Flint,
like the
I'm
actual
sorry for
literal
implying
trash
that you are
goblin.
not the most trash goblin. But you're a special kind of trash goblin. Intentional, if you
And I
will.
mean that in the most loving way possible. That we're all trash goblins.
Man, I don't think I'm a trash goblin. I think we all get along just great.
It might be like a company side error.
It
Might be doing
reminds
like maintenance or some shit. Because it is
Mm.
midnight.
Glee reminds me of this session reminds me of playing Kalen for the first time.
I hope that's a good thing.
He is very Kalen-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I definitely see a difference.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not the same character.
He's not as like dramatic.
Or happy. Happy seeming.
Glee's happy. He's a normal happy instead of like a
Fake
forced
mask
happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
sorry,
will
but
say
Nice
that
is a bitch. So
I will say no matter
Oh.
what he internet back?
I don't know. It started flashing.
No matter like what he says to you, he always appears to be like genuine.
bro.
He's definitely not trying to like deceive anyone or make a pass or anything like that. He tries his best not to insult or mock.
Mhm.
Why
When
are
he
you
was
casting
talking,
vicious mockery so much?
I'm
I'm sorry,
a
that joke
bard.
will never not be funny to me. And
Well, what are you going to
Um,
call it when he pulls out Eldritch Blast, if he does?
So I don't think the internet's coming back up.
Okay.
Vicious
He-
mockery.
He looked it up and it says that there's an issue with the internet and the estimated time of fixing is 6 a.m.
yeah, that's like the standard response for that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well,
Tell Craig I love Ari.
okay.
Ari does seem
Greg.
wonderful.
Chris says that he likes Ari. He loves him. Loves her. She's cute.
Love.
Well, we'll pick up next week here. It'll take like 5 minutes,
Devil
10
gremlin.
minutes
Yeah.
max to finish this up.
Okay.
I would request that you all conceptually prepare leveling up.
Okay.
We're gonna need it.
Nice.
Because you're going to do that
Cool.
pretty quickly.
Nice.
Uh,
Hog.
so,
I don't know what I get at level 2. I think I just get another
not
spell slot.
much.
Yeah, I
God.
think it's just another spell.
I get so much at level 2.
Okay.
Oh, invocations. Right.
Oh,
That's
only the
smart.
biggest part of your class, yeah.
No, second biggest, okay? Second biggest.
Okay. I'm gonna end the recording now.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Cute.